Oh,
We're live.
why? That's why it's still doing it.
Why?
Because
What
I had
happened?
the YouTube. I had the YouTube link on.
Ah. Happy Tuesday.
Happy Tuesday.
Welcome to the show. How are you, Gunner? What is new and exciting in your life?
Same old shit, just a different day. Lots of rain. We got flooding going on in the Great Pacific Northwest. Like nobody's business. Montana, I think all of Yellowstone, they've closed all of Yellowstone.
Did they really?
Like,
Oh, wait a minute. Did I see something about a road getting washed out?
no, more than just a road. Roads and bridges. Like literally took the bridge with it. The
Wow.
whole thing.
Wow.
Yeah, it's amazing what it has done. It's absolutely crazy. And I think today their rain's finally going to stop in Montana and Idaho, I think it's finally slowing down. So, yeah, they are inundated with water. So,
Gotcha. Yeah,
fun stuff there.
so you got the rains, I get the heat. It is incredibly hot and disgusting. I think Joe Biden's right. I think we should all drive scooters and like the little rascals where they put the milk, not the milk cart, the vegetable box on a skateboard thing and just go to work like that.
I know.
Remember that? Remember that? They used to do that in the olden days. Because we're gonna die.
Yeah, I don't
I'm
want
kidding,
to.
of course.
I don't want to, and
I know.
I'm not going to. So
Uh,
he better figure something else out.
well, you know, hopefully he's going to Saudi Arabia and is going to be able to convince these people to start pumping a little more oil or something. Otherwise, it's going to be too fucking expensive to drive your freaking car down to the store.
Exactly.
It's fucking crazy, the money.
It is absolutely nuts. We better say our howdies before our list gets too
Yeah.
long then. Okay, well, we started with the first one, which is Sherry, and she is away because she is doing her birthday supper.
Happy
So,
birthday.
yes, happy birthday, Sherry. And then Bobby and Jake and Fly Crew and Tony
Tony G.
and Wasp
Yeah.
and Justine, who said, I think she said she won't be here for the whole live, or won't
Great.
be able to.
Just great. You're fired.
Just great. That's it. Damn it, you had one job, Justine.
One job.
Well, you probably got more than that, but one job for us. Lee,
Lee is here. Yeah.
Amanda,
Yeah. And Sugar Britches.
and Sugar Britches, and Mishka,
Mishka.
and Genji,
And Bobby. I see Bobby. Yeah.
and Alan Strawn. I feel like you're new
I do too.
to us.
I do
Maybe
too.
not to Rick though.
Hi, Ann Howcroft.
Yep, that's where. Welcome, Alan.
Yeah, man. Just in case.
Andy and Maureen.
Yep, Maureen, how are you? Jen G. Okay. We got some peeps here. Cool. 17 people so far. Nice.
Yep. Yay.
Welcome to the show, guys. Welcome to the weekend before Father's Day.
The shit show.
Yep. We don't know what we're going to talk about because, you know, it hasn't really been a slow week in my opinion, but it has been a pretty predictable week and a lot of the same old same.
Mm-hmm.
And not that it's not important. You know, we got gun control all over the place. We got inflation at a record high. We got record high gas prices. We got a commander-in-chief who refuses to accept that anything is his fucking problem. We got hearings going on in Washington for the Donald Trump thing,
Well,
but the
not
only
really.
hearings that
They're
go
supposed
on.
to have hearings going on, but they don't really.
Thank you. Yes, exactly. Hey, Derek, what's up, bud? Boston Strong, you bet. Yeah, so it's
Yeah, you didn't even say that right. What the fuck?
Boston Strong.
But thank you.
You're welcome.
Well, first you said it like all normal and shit.
Normal.
Normal.
Senate Bill 2992. I'm not sure which bill that is, to be
What's
honest.
that, Bobby?
Hi, Andy Smith. Good to see you. It has been 100 plus heat index here in Texas, here in Florida as well. Today has been unbelievably. But I spoke to Rick earlier, and he said they were, at least in Texas, you guys had the dry air, which is kind of, I mean, it sucks the moisture out of you, and it's not a lot of fun, that's for sure. Anything in that temperature range, but at least it's not 90% humidity to where someone feels like someone has a wet face cloth over your face and you're trying to breathe. So
Yeah.
a little bit of a difference. Hi, Alan. Yep, new to posting here. Been watching for a couple months now, but lurking till I come on here from Rich Slides. Nice.
Nice. You're so welcome.
Yeah, absolutely, brother. I'm glad you've been lurking and decided to show yourself.
No, Bobby, don't say that.
They will indict Trump before the midterms, and it will amount to nothing. It will be a road until 2024. That's all this is, in my opinion. The whole thing is just a play to keep him from running again.
Yeah, that's their whole thing, and it didn't work last time, and it ain't gonna work this time. So
yeah,
they can fuck off.
Not all of Texas humid in Arizona, not like Florida. Not all of Texas more humid than Florida. Well, like Arizona, I don't know. Fly. That's a terrible sentence.
Not all.
First of all, it starts out with a small letter, not a capital.
Oh, shut up. More humid. More humid than Arizona, just not like Florida.
So normal humid.
Normal humid. Right. What Yank said. Normal humid.
What kind of research are you doing, Jake? Something strange in my research. What are you researching?
Sorry.
Oh, no, that's fine.
I
don't want to run that thing.
I noticed something strange in my research. What did you notice? If you're researching shit on Google, no wonder it's strange.
Gen G, 80 degrees here and sunny skies. Perfect summer weather. I hate you. I hate you. I hate you. Congratulations, Jen. I'm glad it's nice where you're at. That is a perfect summer weather. I like it, man. I don't mind hot during the day, but it's gotta cool off once that sun goes down. If it stays 88, 90 degrees after the sun goes down at 10 o'clock at night, that is just disgusting. You never get to go outside and enjoy it. I want to go outside on summer nights, bonfire, a few beers, some friends, some music, that kind of shit. You know what I mean? Not this shit. You light a fire and the whole yard goes up in flames. Poof. It's terrible.
Black Crew said he's on the mill. Decipher it.
He's on the mill. What's the
He's
mill?
on the treadmill.
Treadmill. Why are you running everywhere? What is your problem? I find people that run all the time are a little weird. They're like the people in bicycles.
In shape, dude.
Yeah. I'm in shape. I'm round. That's a shape.
Get round like a ball.
Yeah. I roll. Speaking of being round, I told you.
Shut up! Don't talk about whether I'm around or not.
No. Of course not. You're not. You're thin as a rail. I told you I went out to dinner like last week and a half ago, right?
Yes.
But I didn't have really any clothes to wear.
Right.
So never mind. I can't talk about. I went out and I had to go clothes shopping with the wife this weekend.
You fucking hate that shit when you ain't been in forever.
Fucking believable.
Depressing as hell, isn't it?
Yes, especially when I met her. I could wear like a 32 waist pant. Now I'm in like a 42.
Well, and here's the deal. And when Marvin looks at me, I'm like, dude, don't look at me like that, because I know it's a lie look. That's a lie look. That ain't a real look. Because I know that, I mean, he would always say, honey, don't worry. If you ever get fat, I'll just take you out in front of the airplane and we'll turn the prop on and we'll let the prop chew off the excess. So, and he always said, this will be the code word, clear prop. Well, because that's what he always says, when he gets ready to start the plane, is clear prop. Well, then as I've gained weight, I'm like, honey, just admit that I've gained weight, or just I don't know why I want him to admit it, but I just don't want him to lie to me about it. Well, anyways, he's like, there, no way, and I'm like, so when are you gonna say clear prop? He says, it is never coming out of my mouth,
There you
never.
go. Nice. Way to go, Marv. That's how you handle it. Because it always comes back to bite you. Plus, I'll be honest. Us husbands, we don't see that shit. You may see you put on maybe a couple pounds, but us husbands don't see that. I would never say my wife has put on a couple of pounds. I maybe joke occasionally, but that's just good-natured ribbing, you know. But yeah, no, we just don't see it because hey, love carries all, and so does good relationship. So I'm not going to blow that.
I know, but damn. Telling you what,
don't back him into a corner like that. That's not
I've never
fair.
been fat in my life, and now
You're
I'm
not
like,
fat.
oh my god, yes, dude. When I bend over and I grunt, it means I'm fat.
It could mean all kinds of other things too.
No,
but
it
you're
means
choosing
I'm
that
fucking
one thing.
Fat. It means I'm fat. I quit smoking, gained weight, and now I'm fucking fat.
It happened. Well, it's COVID. I blame COVID. The COVID-15. That's what it is.
I never let fucking COVID touch me. That shit was scared of me.
Who we got here? It's not weird that when I did
think
my
I might have went backward. I did.
Yeah.
Oh no, I didn't. Are you spamming, Jake?
Is it weird that when I did my active shooter training with Texas A&M, it's extremely similar, step by step, to the invaded shooting? I don't know. Is it weird? I don't know. I've never taken active trainer shooting, whatever. Active shooter training. I don't know. I see someone that doesn't belong there, I shoot their ass. That's how it works.
There are 3 things. Which one does not belong?
Mm.
Isn't there some kind of song or something about that?
Could be. One of these things is not like the others. One of these things just isn't the same.
That's right. Yeah, that I knew.
Is that a Sesame Street thing?
Oh, fuck.
It might be. God, we're showing our age.
Sesame Street was still okay, and
yeah,
knew the difference between males and females and all that shit. 15% humidity. That's not bad, Jen.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Is that Arizona? Is that how you guys are?
That is beautiful weather.
Nevada, yeah.
Wow. Yeah, I'm like 85, 90 right now.
Shit, Rooster. I was trying to hit you, but I kept missing you. Where in the hell'd you go? Yee. There he is. It kept jumping, and I kept hitting the wrong one every time.
Should
Every
it
time
be on slow mode for you?
Yeah. Every time I see Hey Rooster, I think of The Ranch. That fucking show is so funny.
Oh, it was, yeah. I need you to cut back on your drinking and steak. Pass. Has anyone found out if the heart attacks and strokes have increased? No, Ann, I haven't. Ann, a couple of back, she says, has anyone found out if the heart attacks and strokes have increased in the vax? No, I haven't heard more, but I think it's kind of weird that Justin Bieber's girlfriend had Bell's palsy in her face that she attributed to after she just got the vax a few months ago. She had the Bell's palsy. It's cleared up since then. And now Justin Bieber, for some reason, half of his face is not working. And they're saying it's some kind of syndrome thing. I forget the name of it. And it's supposedly from a virus. But I have not heard on the news explain how you get the virus, what this virus is. I don't know. It seems like something I've never heard of before. And they said, oh, it's very rare. Something like 5 in 100,000 people get it, which is pretty freaking rare, if that's the case. But whatever.
Well, get what? Get Bell's palsy?
No, whatever this
Oh.
thing that's like Bell's palsy in Justin Bieber's face, it's a something syndrome, and I
That's
forget
shit.
what it
It's
is.
like, did you see where they said, well, there's people that are dying and they're calling it sudden adult death syndrome. Oh, really?
Wow.
So now we've got, so instead of SIDS, and I always said SIDS was a bunch of bullshit. Now that just, all this just sets it in stone. I'm telling you, I don't fucking believe the medical field at all. I don't believe science. None of that shit. None of it. They're all full of shit.
I can't blame you.
Oh, motherfuckers.
I hear you. Happy Flag Day. What did that up? It jumped. Happy Flag Day. There are only 50 stars on the flag now, 51 like DC Mayor Bowser flew all over DC. It's not a state, but a district of servants. The people have lost their minds. She was really flying a 51 star flag? That's fucking crazy. These people have lost their minds. It is constitutionally impossible for DC to become a state. But since when has the Constitution ever mattered about anything? How about the total lack of news coverage, mainstream news coverage, of a guy walking around trying to go after Justice Kavanaugh and kill him, wanting to kill him? No news, just a couple of blurbs about it.
Yep.
And
Hi,
then
Kimmy baby.
who?
Kimmy baby.
Oh, Kimmy baby. Okay, here we go.
Shit.
It's
What
Ramsey
syndrome?
Hunt syndrome. That's correct, Amanda. Yes. Ramsey Hunt syndrome. I don't know how you get it. I don't know what it is. And they refuse to explain it well when they do a blurble piece about Justin Bieber's face is
Well, that should
paralyzed.
tell you a lot right
Yeah,
there.
I know.
Just
I
like
know.
Rick said today on that last video I did about the shooting. Well, they're trying to get everything about the shooting to where we can't ask what, where we can't find any information out about it. They don't have to give out the information. Bullshit.
Yep. I agree. Fuck that. Release it all. Otherwise, it's just going to have more stink of like the Las Vegas shooting and like that other school, the Handy Shook place. So yeah, it's weird, right? All these shootings are happening just before the midterms. It's weird. Like all these people are just waited till now when it will do the most damage to them who own guns. I don't know. Like, how about the U-Haul full of fucking people going to the gay pride parade? Did you see that?
Everybody that watched Rick's, I wanted to teach him. Rick, I hope you're listening.
What's the name of it?
I was married there. It's Coeur d'Alene. Coeur d'Alene. So that's what it is. Anyways, it is a really cool town. Marvin actually went to college there when he first got out of high school. He loved it, but he didn't get nowhere because he's too busy partying instead of paying attention. But I mean, isn't that what you're supposed to go to college for? So, but it's a really cool town, but it's basically right next to Spokane, Washington. So a lot of the liberals have kind of trickled over to that area, and that has kind of made it suck in the last 20 years. So it's not what it used to be, but it used to be, I mean, it's still a pretty nice place. In fact, when all the riots and shit were going on in all the different cities and stuff, well, they went to Coeur d'Alene, they tried to do that, and the good old boys said, oh no, you ain't. Good old Americans stepped up and said, you're not coming into our town and destroying our shit. If you're going to come here, you're going to straighten up, Mac.
Flat right. Yeah.
So
what do you think of what you saw and what is being said about that supposed Patriot Front or whatever the hell they were in the U-Haul, and all the SWAT guys and Fed guys and pulled them over because they were supposedly going to go start a riot at a gay pride thing, which is supposedly the largest in the state, with a couple of shields, some shin guards,
Yep.
and one smoke grenade.
Yeah. Yeah. So
They
what
were
is that?
dressed all the same.
But they let one guy in the park at Parade in the Park. In fact, I posted it on Facebook. I couldn't post it on Rick's on his YouTube, on his last video, because it won't let me post it. It's a video, or I mean, it's a picture. So, and Rick don't like Facebook, so I don't like to post stuff that comes from there if he has to go to Facebook, because it pisses him off. So it says, I'm going to bring it up here.
Okay, I'm going to click this for a second here just because it answers a question. Amanda says, RHS Ramsay Hunt syndrome, which was initially described in 1907 by James Ramsay Hunt, is it triggered by an infection of the Varicella zoster virus, the virus that causes chickenpox shingles. If you have CP or SH, you can get RHS. Interesting. So chickenpox or shingles, you can get this Ramsay Hunt syndrome. Thank you, Amanda. I appreciate that. Interesting.
Okay.
Okay.
So basically, here is the they did a media release and stated that they are investigating a male dancer exposing his genitalia to the children during a performance. Mind you, there were kids in this park all over. They were singing songs like I Kissed a Girl and I Liked It and all that shit. And now they're investigating him. Even though there were people in that park telling these guys, do you realize they're grooming the kids? They're grooming the kids. They're grooming the kids over and over and over. And they didn't listen to a fucking word. They just let him continue to do it. But now we'll investigate it after he's already violated these kids doing whatever he did. Yeah, I mean, I don't care if he's just flashing his wang at him. That's bullshit.
Right.
Pissed me
Sure
off.
is. Crazy, man.
So yeah. Yep, here's all the floods. Look at those.
Tony, Black Sheep, Tony, Sheepdog, Tony G says, what up, y'all? You should start a Discord group. They can't censor you there. Yeah, you know something? Me personally, I'm spread out on the internet plenty. I don't need to be arguing with people and all this other crap and having the crazies come out after me. That's just how I feel about the Discord thing.
Start a Discord group. And they can't censor you. I've been censored on Discord. They already kicked me off there, Tony. What the fuck? I can prove you're wrong pretty quickly. Yankee ain't proud of my rap sheet, so. And he says I shouldn't be proud of it either.
I never. Well, I don't know.
Yes,
to each their own, I guess.
It's okay.
So to each their own. Yeah, no, I did. I did. Tony, I did want to mention one thing. I spoke to Rick concerning that thing that you emailed me about, and maybe not. We'll see what he wants to do. I mentioned it to him, so that's. I want to tell everybody. Listen, just because I know Rick and I talk to him, I don't want to really. I'm not comfortable being the go-between. I do realize that a lot of people feel like they understand Rick, they know Rick, and they follow him, so they feel like, hey, I want to let you know something, and they'll try to use whatever they can. I get it, I understand. I'm just, and I wouldn't. It's not comfortable to do to my friend for me to go, hey, this person that I barely know wants me to pass along from someone I don't know this thing that maybe you should, and I'm just not going to do that. So I just need to put that out there, because I've gotten, over the course of time, a lot of people asking me to, hey, can you reach Rick? Can you tell Rick? Can you ask Rick? And I'm not going to bug the guy. I'll just say this. For the amount of content that he puts out, we have to remember that is time doing the things that whatever the hell he's doing, whether it's cleaning a gun, building the box, shoeing the horses, working on the tractor. So it's that time. Then it's the edit time behind the screen to put the video together. Then it goes out, and he then reacts to people, and he reads all these things, and he's talking with people in the comments and stuff. This is a big chunk of his life. And when he's done with all that, he wants to sit the hell down. So we got to give him some space. I can't imagine that Gutter and I just do this on Tuesdays, and sometimes it seems a little overwhelming at times to me personally. You know, I got to show up here. I got to be kind of in a good mood and all this shit. You don't know what's going on in my life. I don't know what's going on in yours, and I'm not trying to bite anybody's heads off. So I can't imagine what it must be like for Rick, or even for people like Tatum, who have 3 million people following him. It's got to be completely insane. So with the Discord thing and with trying to get a hold of
that, I say overload him with it.
Oh, see, you're mean. You're mean.
I'm mean. Hey, fucking, it ain't gonna hurt him. Rick, I'm telling you, Rick is the type of guy, he will filter out what he doesn't want to deal with. Here's the deal, though. I do get what Yank's saying regarding not wanting to tell Rick. And I will tell you one thing, though, Tony. When there is something that you want to tell him and you're saying you think that YouTube censors you if you post something, he may very well, if you post a link and you think it immediately disappeared, it probably didn't just disappear. What it does is it goes to his back office thing, and he's able to check it from there and then decide. Sometimes if he's going to use something, I don't think he'll put it back out on there because he's going to use it. So, you know, he'll probably just go on about his business. That way, you know, everybody sees it when he starts to talk about it. So that's kind of how I've always taken it when he hasn't gotten a link or something of mine. He's gotten it. It's just that he's not using it right now or whatever. He, you know, didn't have time to comment on it, or so. Just do keep that in mind, though. If you think that that YouTube is censoring your stuff, Rick may very well have it back in his back office or whatever the fuck you want to call that thing. The studio, I think it's called. So just to give you a little bit of a heads up on that, because I always thought too. I was like, "What the fuck? Where'd it go?" I sent him a link, and then he explained to me that it's sitting in his whatever. I want to call it back office, but I don't think that's what it is.
Yeah, Tony, don't. Yeah, no, I understand you thought that YouTube was censoring it, and that's why you asked, and that is perfectly fine. That's cool. I just didn't want you to think, well, you asked me, and therefore nothing happened, so therefore did I pass it along? Didn't I pass it along? I'm just letting you know I did pass it along, but chances are in the future I probably won't do something like that. And I don't know, Fly said something in here that was kind of, I'm not sure what he said.
He said just being here, he marks off all his Tuesday nights.
I appreciate that. That's cool. No, I'm a couple more down.
I said telling Rick everything degrades Yank's relationship with Rick. I get it. Oh, do you have a left-leg relationship with Rick and you don't want to mess up your little fluffy pink relationship you got with him?
Yeah, just like I don't want to mess up my relationship with you for somebody else. I'll do it all on my own. I'll just yell at you.
Your fluffy little pink relationship you got with me?
That's right. Did you get my pink panties I sent you? Actually, they were purple.
Fur panties.
Ooh, good girl. Good girl.
Okay, we better quit. We're gonna get in trouble here.
I know.
You'll be censoring us. No doubt.
Technical difficulties. I'm a little height. Pew pew guru.
Pew pew.
Shit, guys, I'm a little height.
Yeah, right on.
That late?
I'm a little height too. He loves olive. You love olive. Well, good. Like olive oil, or?
Oh, olive.
We don't want Rick turning into Yank's secretary. Well, if he does, he's got to wear a pink tutu.
Who, Rick? Yeah, I know.
You're not still banned, Pew Pew. Oh, did you unban him? I don't think I did. Maybe just
No,
keep.
no, we didn't ban him.
We didn't
I
ban
think we
him.
just
He
shut him
set you
down for
up.
like, yeah, we just shut him down for like 100 seconds or whatever it was.
Pew, don't start your shit, you
Yeah,
fucker.
see, this
I
is why
will
you get in
fucking
trouble,
beat
brother.
your ass.
That's why
Well,
I said to you when you were
I'm
complaining on
not
Rick's
inciting
about
violence.
this. He was complaining on Rick's live stream that the slow chat is a pain in the ass, and it's because he can't spam.
Yeah,
You know what I
better
mean? He
knock
can't
it
write
off.
everything 5,000 times.
Because I
Relax,
won't put it
brother.
on slow
We
chat.
see
I'll just ban your little shit again.
What up, Bobby? How you doing?
Bobby, should I post the?
Oh, the link?
Maybe
Sure.
that's a good idea.
Did you notice that the bottom thing down here where it says mute stop cams? We got like a settings thing now. I never saw that before. This looks
No,
different
we
down
had
the
it.
bottom here.
No, I
Doesn't
thought we
it?
had
No?
it.
Maybe.
Maybe.
know.
I don't know. Oh, I don't know. Just a minute. Damn it. How come I always do that?
On YouTube. No, we're not going to ban Pew Pew. We're not going to ban you.
No.
We're going to
Rick
put you on the
just put you
barbecue,
in
though.
timeout, Pew Pew. Yeah, and we put him in timeout. Just asking questions. What questions are you asking?
Yeah. Should
I
we
don't
go
see no
back and...
question.
Yeah.
No, you're not
Boom.
banned.
Two. F-U-O. I
You
love olive
gomer.
oil. So yeah, those are all questions, bud.
You gomer.
Gomer.
Marvin's out digging more of a trench for that French drain. Oh my god, I'll be so glad when that shit gets done.
Oh yeah. Oh look, Bobby's spamming now. Trump.
Bobby, what the fuck? Knock
Right.
it off.
You guys can do whatever you want. I don't care. We'll just ignore you. I guess. Just makes it hard for the other people who are trying to actually interact. You know what I mean?
Yeah, don't be dicks.
Yeah, go through life. Don't be a dick. Don't be dicks.
Right. It's more of
Uh,
a respect thing, in my opinion. YouTube.
What is, Jake? It's more of a respect thing, my opinion, YouTube. I don't know. What you mean,
Okay.
brother? Take your time. Jake, by the way, yes, I did get your message. I did get your, what I'm guessing is your secondary phone number or new phone number. So cool. Right on, man. I got you locked into my phone. Again, I don't always answer my phone, guys. It's nothing personal. And Jake, it's nothing personal with you either. My phone is not something that's glued to my hip.
Liar. No, you know where he
No,
puts
it's
it?
not.
He puts it right in the front of his pants. And he
Well,
leaves
that's
it
only
on
when it's on
vibrate.
vibrate. Right.
We know what you do.
Yeah,
Sicko. And then he
Yeah.
expects you to call back like 500 times.
that's right.
You're going to shit when you get 500 phone calls. You're going to be like, damn it, Gutter.
I want to get the vibrating for panties and have the app on the phone that you can
Oh my
for the
God.
wife.
Fuck, she'd kill you. She would so kill you. Can you imagine?
She'd just be rolling too much on the ground. She wouldn't want to kill me.
I'd be like, honey, I'm in a bad mood. Hit it.
Wow! Wide open.
Try. Okay. See, I'm getting
Up. Turn the fan on.
power surge.
Stop fucking with us dyslexics. Let's see. Heading back to hijack Ellie's couch. See y'all in a few. Hi, Bobby. See you in a bit.
What is he doing?
Heading back to hijack a couch. It's
Wow.
real simple.
Alright.
Don't be a wiener. Be mature with the chat. You tell him fly.
That's right.
Just a mag the omelet. Be around better nons. What's
Really, pew
Well,
pew. What the fuck? I don't understand.
I sent the message. Yeah, I guess you did. Let's see
You
here.
sent a message. Did ya?
Tony G. Yankee Redneck locked my number in too, dude. I don't answer my phone either. Just text. I did, Tony. Yes, I have your phone number. I don't know if you got it. Did you get my number? Because I sent you my number as well in one of those emails back and forth to you. So it's in there. You might want to go back and check. I got you. Oh, boy. Extra butt glue. Bolug. Okay. Setting jackhammer. Wow.
Jen
Jumping.
says, we are special.
Are we special?
We are.
Jen says, FYI, I love you
Special.
peeps. Our Tuesday nights together are very special to me. Yeah. Wanted you all to know that. I hold each of you close to my heart. Aw, that's sweet. That's sweet.
Jason said he's here and he's cooking.
Nice. What are we having? What are you making, Jason?
What
Are
are
you
you
making-
cooking?
I am cooking bacon with that pig.
Cooking bacon.
Cookong.
Cooking. We are live, you fucking goober poop pew pew. Get me on live and stop being so angry. Get you on live.
Then come on live.
Lost your rabbit ass mind.
No, let him on. Let him on. You see the link in the top of the chat?
Yeah, you go bounce.
hit the
Get
link.
on there. It's at the top.
I want Tony G to come on too. Tony G still owes us a come on by, say hello.
Pew.
I think that you have mine as well.
Live.
Yes, Fly, I do have yours.
Fucking
How much? You see how much I bother? I don't, but don't let that stop you if you really have some. Okay. I do have your phone number. Actually, Fly, I got your phone number written down over here.
No, you're not blocked, Pesky.
No. Oh, thank you, Wasp. She appreciates the time we spend. Nice. Yeah, you push the button for a little bit.
Push the button. Is it hard on your shoulder?
It is actually, yeah. It's the height of the arms on the chair versus where the table is. I got an awkward position. It's not actually lined up correctly.
So you're a little like a dinosaur with those short
Yes,
arms.
exactly. Yeah, it's like
Right.
I got the T-Rex thing going.
That's
I
right.
try to
Yeah.
do this. It doesn't work.
Why you
After a
get
while,
very grumpy.
start eating someone's ass.
Oh, thanks, Wasp.
What she said?
She
Oh.
said, I know I look forward to each week of live stream and appreciate the time you take to give us it.
You're welcome. Love having you guys here.
You
Love
said
coming
he's
here.
a genius.
Mm.
Pesky wants to know if he's blocked. Chicken and rice, but lost the shrimp from the seafood store and home like a jackass. Or a jackass.
Jackass.
And Jen's telling you, nope, you're not blocked.
He'll give you 2 minutes.
Give me
Okay.
2 minutes. Okay. I'll
I'll be
never
right.
gank. I'll never. What the fuck will you do?
Good Lord. I hope you speak better than you type, brother.
No, I never eat an ass.
No, I would never eat an ass either.
No,
I mean, I'm sorry.
no.
That's,
If you do, make sure you brush your teeth. Jesus.
that's
Happy
put some soap on a
Tuesday,
finger first and a
man.
bottle brush and clean it out, maybe.
Putting in some bleach. Who
I'm
shops for what the fuck? Okay, Pew Bill, shut up. Hi, Blunt Man. You are right. All right. I want to see Pew Pew get on a live and put a face to all these names. No
Thank
shit.
you, Fly. Yeah, absolutely. We want to see some faces with the names. We put our shit out there every week. You see us. Good,
Yep.
bad, fat, not fat. I haven't
You
shaved
don't
in a
know what it
week.
takes for me to get ready every week to do this shit. No, I'm joking. Trust me. As you can tell, I don't go through a whole lot.
That is a lie. I was here last week while you were flat ironing. No, I'm kidding.
Was it last week or the week before last?
I don't know.
I think it was last.
I'm just kidding.
or
I'm just
week before
kidding.
last. But he really was. Don't let him shit you.
But she looks great, you know, and she's over there. Oh no, I got to do this. I'm like,
Yeah,
women,
my hair was
women,
standing on
they just-
end, frozen.
Oh
Yeah,
God, no! They always look great, and then they're just fishing for compliments. That's what women do.
yes, yeah.
Yes.
You can tell I'm such a compliment hog.
I know you are.
I know. Corn pop call out. Corn, dude. Pew pew. Shut the fuck up, or come on. You got balls doing lives. I can't stand being on camera. Oh, dude, it was a little rough at first. It made it easy going on Rick's that one time.
Mhm.
So that was kind of the first time.
I mean, I don't understand. I can kind of understand why it's a little. Oh, who's this?
Bobby.
Oh, indescribable Bobby. Okay. Well, might as well.
Ishkabibble.
Ishkabibble. Okay, Ishkabibble. Yeah, no, I don't know what's so really intimidating about being on camera. It's kind of like just be yourself, and that's the best way it's going to go for you. If you're quiet, then you're quiet. If you're not, then you're not. But just as long as you try to be legitimate, that will come through on the camera. Just be yourself, man. You know, and you're
Is
always
Pew Pew
welcome
coming
here.
on?
I don't know. I hope so. He likes to talk a lot of
I missed
caca.
a few minutes.
He says he's from Russia.
I missed a few minutes.
Oh, Sugar Riches.
It does take something to get onto camera. When you guys got on, you guys got a natural act for it. You know what I mean?
No, sir. You have the natural for the camera.
Oh, bullshit.
Yeah, we just
No,
got
you do.
My channel's been quiet lately. I don't.
Yeah, well, you know what
Well,
it is. You
you
keep saying, I'm
humble
going to
me.
make a video, and then you don't.
Bobby,
So-
it's called consistency, for fuck's sake. Why
I
are
need
you
to fix
so
my
glitchy?
home. I keep stealing Eli's couch to go live.
I understand.
Poor guy.
I
So,
understand.
and then he don't
We
even
did
come
get the-
on.
Where is he? We are calling you out. Pew pew. We have a moment of silence till he comes on. Is that what you guys were calling out? I missed the last few minutes. Pew pew one. You guys called him out to come on?
Well, he said he was gonna come on. We told him to come on, and he said he was gonna, but then he started doing the spamming thing again, where he's just typing letters. Oompa, loompa, doompa dee doo. I know.
Bluntman said, don't get him wrong. He tried to make some vids and he deleted them quickly.
Oh, really? See, well, I'll tell you, when you
Hey, Jason.
when you do a recording vid, right? Here's the thing: when you do a recorded vid, you have to do multiple times because you'll for me anyway. I used to do a lot of recorded vids on like Facebook and stuff, and I would have what I wanted to say, but in the middle of saying what I was saying, I would forget things. Then when I was done, I would remember what I wanted to say, so I had to start all over again, and I had to edit out certain parts to keep it within a certain amount of time. When we're on a live, this is just like being in a room with a bunch of people.
Yeah, it's
We're
hanging
sitting
out.
in a circle having a conversation. So this is easy. And make sure we give each other a second or two to say what they're going to say, and then we shut up and let someone else talk, or we say what we're going to say. It's very easy. You can come on, brother. Come on, give it a
I
whirl.
Yeah,
The links at the top of the links at the top of the chat. See it in
Yes.
blue?
in
Blue
blue.
and yellow.
StreamYard. Not a YouTube link this week.
Yeah.
Everything I do though is always in one take because you're right. You forget. You get into a video you want to make. You get to your first point, and then your brain always elaborates. It's easy to keep a little note sheet just so you hit all the notes.
Yeah,
because
just off camera.
That's why I'm Ishkabibble Bob today, because there's so much shit going on right now. I can list. We got hours
Yep.
of content on just the past fucking week. with Amber Turd shit in the bed for the second time. Depp's
Yeah,
taking her back to court, and her movie's flopping. That's double shits, double dose.
Is she going? Is he going to take her back to court? I know he can, but
I heard a flash point about something about he might be or he could.
Yeah. She'll open her mouth again.
Yeah. Well,
the only thing that woman should open her mouth for is the tip. That's it. Oh,
there's the gutter talk, people.
Just the tip.
Oh,
Just the tip.
Just the tip.
Just the tip.
Unless she can reach the root, then keep going by all means.
Reach the root.
Jesus Christ.
You hear Yank's dirty talk? See what Lisa gets? Come on, honey, touch the root.
Get to the root, baby. Stick out your tongue.
Circle
Let me
jobber.
plant this root.
That's right. Do your part for global warming. Let's plant this tree. Put this wood down.
Well, I ran my car and opened all the doors with the fucking AC cranking, so give and take. I figured it was a wash. I'm cooling off the environment.
There you go.
You know,
burning gas to do it.
Every time I hear about this climate change shit, I just go outside and start my bus for no fucking reason. I guess that's $6.19 a gallon. The joke's on me, though.
This is true, man. You're gonna have to get a side job just to fucking piss off the global warming people.
Anybody want to buy a bus? Please.
Not at these gas rates, my friend.
You know.
How's the RV coming?
It is coming. We got the generator to fucking run good. A couple of points real quick, and this goes out for Gutter, just so you're aware of these things when you go hunting. I got a 2001 model. They come with Generac generators.
Mm-hmm.
Generac's asshole when it comes to generators and parts because they'll discontinue models and series, and then, well, you got to fight in the inner zones to get parts.
Mm-hmm.
But I got lucky where mine was a baby. So it's a shitty old baby that just sat with no hours on it. You can run your air conditioner off of it, despite what a lot of people say. I ran all the outlets, the air conditioner, and everything. The hardest part is finding the actual parts for the generator after they sit. So what you want to do when you get an RV is you want to research the generator system on it, because some of them are really accessible and some of them aren't. It's a lot of dumb shit. Like with anything else, it's a lot of dumb shit. But we got it cranking yesterday. I had the whole AC system running, everything running, all the outlets off the generator, fucking beautiful. But that was honestly what I thought was the easiest part. It ended up becoming the toughest. So when you're looking at an RV, you want to see the hours that were used on the generator, because that will give you an indication. If it's up over 1,000, you might want to get yourself just a regular portable inverter generator. Not to mention the one that's on board this fucking Gulfstream. It's loud as fuck, so it sounds like I'm mowing the lawn when I start it.
Yeah.
If you get yourself one of those like Predator or Honda 3500 or 5500 ultra quiet generators, it might be better off because they come RV ready, but the runtime on those are only I think it's 8 hours per 2 gallons. You know, which that right now with gas prices is one thing. If you don't want to run your AC or refrigerator or any of that, you just want computers, lights, and stuff, then one of those little 2,500 watt inverter generators would suffice. But the generator for boondocking, unless you're going to a place you plan on getting shore power, that's been the biggest thing for me, because everything in it works when the generator's running, but now I also got to find a place to park it and boondock. So I found a couple of different spots off the beaten trail where hopefully with the areas I'm in, there's no neighbors to complain that I'm mowing the lawn at 2 in the morning.
Can you put
You
a
know.
propane conversion kit on yours instead of burning
I have
gas? You
LP
burn
gas
propane.
in it. I would have to change the whole generator for it. Mine runs right out of the gas tank of the RV.
Oh, okay. Because some generators, you can put a Venturi system right on the carburetor and run propane into it. And then I don't know if propane's cheaper than gas at this point, but if you already have good sized tanks of propane, maybe that's worth doing instead of the gasoline, which gets you from point A to point B. I don't know. But I do know that certain generators, gas generators, gasoline, you can convert just by putting a small thing on the carburetor to burn propane.
I'm gonna leave that guy well enough alone for right
I
now
got you.
because
Yeah.
getting the fucking parts for it and making sure it operates correctly is the biggest thing. Because the guy never used it.
Mhm.
Now the RV is from 2001. It's only got 27,000 miles on it, and the generator only has 55 hours of use. So it's a baby. But the problem is it's from 2001. The thing's 21 years old. So
Mhm.
finding simple parts like solenoids, choke solenoids, computer boards, like anything like that, that's been the biggest thing.
Right.
That's been the toughest part of this whole ordeal. The AC, once it got power, fucking ran beautiful because those rooftop units are awesome. The slide out simple hydraulic system, and well, that's it. It really the LP gas system. I haven't touched the water system yet, so I might be in for a few more surprises. But I got excited. That's what I would tell you, Gutter. I'd warn you about is when you're looking at the RVs, put a big asterisk around generator, the onboard generator, how it runs, how long it's ran, what kind it is, if parts are available, how quiet it is, because I was like, I'll just park on the side road of a fucking neighborhood in Boondock if I had to. Not running that fucking generator.
Yeah.
They're calling the SWAT team.
Yeah. When we stayed at one of the campgrounds, one of the ladies, she got really mad at us because we ran our air conditioner all night. Well, it was about 105 fucking degrees. It cooled down
that
to
bitch could
about
suck it.
Yeah,
Sorry.
it cooled down to about 89, I think, the nights that we were there. And it was like, she was like, well, she said some smart ass thing to Marvin about, she was singing. And Marvin said, man, what a beautiful voice you have. And he goes,
Yeah.
what a great thing to wake up to in the morning. And she said, yeah, not so much listening to your
The AC
your
all night.
AC all
Yeah,
night.
what a
You know
fucking snarky bitch remark. I would have just asked, you shave your armpits? You fucking hippie loon.
Well,
Fuck
and
you.
they had tons of toys around their campground and all of that, and we didn't have none of that shit. It's like, bitch, you chose those toys. I chose a fucking air conditioner and not a tent. Thank you very much. I'm sorry that you didn't sleep good, but I slept great. So get
Yeah.
over yourself. But I thought, I wonder if that's how they are. And from everything I hear in the RV world, they are kind of like that. They're kind of snobbish about when you should have your shit turned on. Fuck you! I bought it. I'll use it when I want.
There's RV etiquette.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
This is my
I'm
etiquette.
probably gonna flunk.
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
You know.
I'm probably gonna flunk the etiquette class. I'm gonna say it right now. We might as well just
No
know.
way. No way.
Just don't show up with a raccoon cat and your shit hose at relatives' houses, and you'll be all right. You know. But I heard about that. Yeah, RV etiquette. I understand campground etiquette and stuff, but I mean,
I didn't have loud music going. I had my fucking
When you-
air conditioner
for
on. It
you
was
to get
100
a compliment
degrees.
and pay back a snarky remark like that, that bitch is miserable. She's mad because her boyfriend bought all these toys, so she refuses to shave her beaver. You know?
There's probably more.
Why can't we be in a
Yeah.
camper? I gotta be in a fucking tent. That's it. You're gonna wheedle through the weeds. Fuck you.
Nice.
Sounds miserable. Bet that fucking tent smelled like onions and curry.
Oh,
Oh,
dude. Yeah.
God. Oh.
I thought you were going to say
Everything bagel in
tuna,
that
and then
bitch.
you just had to go right off the rails.
Well, I wanted to
Hooray.
stay away from seafood. That's gross. And we don't talk about Ethiopians with quarter pounders.
Oh, God.
Nice.
Bobby's on a roll.
Yeah, there's so much going on. What is this? I got Amanda actually sent me a message. Autopilot stream losing steam. Who the fuck's losing stream? And what's this autopilot mean? What are you doing, Yank? You're losing steam with the lives?
I am a little bit. Just because, like this week, there was, like you said, there were things going on, but there really isn't things going on. It's just a continuation. And for me only,
Getting
sometimes
redundant.
Yank wants to have the big boom every week, and sometimes he just got to realize a honeymoon over, and there ain't always going to be a big boom.
Oh, there's
Well-
always a big boom if you know where to look. There's a lot. I want to ask Yank, elaborate on what you were saying, though.
for me, it just sometimes gets a little bit down for me to keep talking about the same things and not have any solution, and I'm stuck and I can't really do anything to change anything. So it gets a little depressing at times. So that's where I lose a little steam, where I don't want to keep putting myself in a situation where I'm constantly talking about crap, because then I feel like I get crap on me and I need a fucking shower. So that's it. It was nothing big.
It's one of those, like, you're searching for, like, headlines and shit, and it all revolves around. It's redundancy. It gets mundane to a point sometimes.
Yes.
100%. And that's part of the monotony of basically what it is. I do the same thing with my Facebook. Sometimes I'm like, I've posted this, 5 times in the past 6 months.
Right.
But sometimes reassurance of certain things, they stay relevant.
Mhm.
Now, there's a couple of fucking bombshells that came out. Well, for one, that Senate bill 2992 apparently is like government taking over all these internet businesses, any commerce online. It's going to be a big win for China. Sean Hannity was pushing Trump to pardon Hunter Biden. Fox News is pushing trans kids. Like, so if we want to do the politics angles, there's a lot of fucking bullshit going on with all that. If we want to talk about the forefront, we could talk about the chemical that they found in the atmosphere that's suddenly causing myocarditis and heart attacks. And what you were talking about, Gutter, with the heart attacks in women. Suddenly they can't explain it, but now all of a sudden it's a big thing with blood clots and stuff. We could talk about health, natural health. It's gardening season.
Well,
So we could talk about what to grow, what to eat, where to garden. And, well, I'm learning all the fucking bullshit with boondocking and RVs. So there's all kinds of shit I've learned about that. And who wants to buy a bus? Leave any reasonable offer in the comments below.
I'll give you 5 gallons of gas.
At this point, I might take it. That and a week on your couch, I'll take it.
that and a couple 2x4s, and you might have a fucking deal.
Oh, if
No
they're
doubt,
straight,
no
I'll give you a week in the RV.
There you
None of
go.
them Home Depot 2x4s.
It's funny. This brings up like gasoline, lumber, and stuff. Commodities, right? Things that are going to be supposedly worth something. Has anybody been paying attention to gold and silver?
Yes.
I haven't.
Okay, I do because I collect it. And with everything going on, inflation, gas, supply lines, scarcities, the market crashing, the devaluation of the dollar, these are all things that should be making the price of gold and silver go up, and it's not. It's going down for some reason, and I don't know what the. I mean, everybody goes, well, it's manipulated, it's controlled. Okay, I get it, it is, but how? How is it not reacting to market forces, even in the midst of like it should? I mean, 8 months ago, silver was like $28. Now it's $20 in the middle of all this shit happening. It's not making any sense. Gold, I thought, was going to finally reach a floor of 1900 because what it's been doing is it's been slowly creeping up. It'll bounce up a few, then settle down. It'll bounce up a few, settle down. Over time, it's been slowly going up, and we hit the 2000 mark, and then it dropped down to 1900, and I thought, that's probably the floor about now. But now we're below, we're 1800 and change now.
I want a quick side note so we come back to it. Lay B, I completely agree with that that blocking of that bill. And back to what we were talking about. Why do people flock to gold and silver?
Because it's always been valuable and people always want it and it's useful.
Why?
Well, in our current, and especially in our current technological state, it's used in computers and semiconductors and solar panels and all this shit that it should be going up in price, and it's not. I don't get it.
Now, that's the exact reason it's not at the moment. The problem is the supply chain fucking bubble that we have, the scarcity, and with inflation, nobody's buying the things that we use gold and silver for. Silver should be up there with gold, and that's what I always told everybody. It's used way more commercially than gold is. But the problem is right now, when everybody's fearing a recession, we have an inflation bubble and the markets are crashing. Expansion and investments are down across the board because a lot of people are cashing out their crypto so they can afford gas. So they're not worried about, well, with the crypto market too, another big thing that was pushing the gold with the crypto is to get these mining machines, you need the GPUs. You need these computers running to do mining because they act as nodes on the network. But if crypto's crashing, not as many people are going to invest 10, 20, 30,000 into mining rigs. So now you're seeing, after the chip shortage, you're seeing some fallout from the loss of demand for chips, for solar panels. When we're seeing that it's not the answer, it's imported from China and everybody's out of money. Any investments at all when it comes down to shit like that, the application of gold and silver has to maintain a threshold for its value. So if everybody's doing a bank run, they're cashing out their crypto, they're just holding on to what they got and preparing for the worst, everything across the board goes down. And that's the crypto, the stock markets, the gold and silver, any of that kind of shit. What people are focused on right now is gas, baby formula, and tampons. You know what I mean?
Crazy, right?
Invest in fucking tampons. You'll make a profit over the next few months.
I know.
You know,
go buy out the store and fucking do what that guy did with the hand sanitizer. Although they got him for price gouging.
What you do is you buy out the store, you start a campaign, and then you give it out for free. Ooh. You know, MaxiPad on me, vote for me. And you just give them out. If you gouge the price, you're considered a fucking a heathen, a cretin.
Yeah. Not a bad point. What the hell?
Hey, Tuppy's here.
What up, Tup?
Tup's here, and Tracy's not here. I don't know. That is kind of weird, Wasp.
They're the same people.
No, they're not. Shut up. I know they may sound like it, but we've seen them, and they are not the same people, and they're from different areas.
That's what they say. But
you think that there's a conspiracy going on that one of the fans is the same two of the fans are the same people?
Yeah, Tuppy and Tracy. They both sound the same. They both have T's in their name. I don't know. They both say they know each other.
Well,
they're both not here at the same time.
While you spill this bullshit, I have to go get coffee.
Okay.
Blunt man, you could say real women bleed free, but don't take them into the woods around coyotes or coy wolves or bear, because you'll all get fucking eaten.
Or sit on anything I plan on sitting on.
It's like chumming the fucking water. You don't want to be bleeding out in the wilderness. I got news for you.
Definitely not. Definitely not. Yeah, I mean, I understand what you're saying about the gold and silver, and it makes sense what you were saying. Here's something I've noticed. I got out of the house the last few days, and I got to drive around my neighborhood. I can't believe how many people are putting solar panels on their houses.
Yeah.
They're ahead of the curve, in my opinion. I mean, here in Florida, putting solar panels on your roof, they're going to blow off because they don't make them well enough to really withstand that kind of weather that we get. But the idea that these guys are somehow taking advantage of whatever the government taxpayer paid for subsidy, put the panels on your house. I don't know how they're fucking doing it, but I have noticed there's a shitload of people with panels on their houses now, and I feel like a dummy. I just did my roof, and I didn't take out enough money to put panels on. I should do it.
Depending on how you do it. Now, we had this big thing on Long Island when I had my house. They came around saying, oh, we'll install all the solar panels, all the equipment, everything, and you only got to pay us 25 cents per kilowatt instead of whatever the fuck I was paying from Con Ed or PSE&G at the time. And I look at them and I'm like, why do I got to pay you anything? If I buy my own panels, I install them myself, I put all the equipment in myself, I don't owe anybody nothing. And he's like, you do your homework. I was like, yeah. I was like, and according to your contract, you're leasing my roof. What happens if I need a new roof put on? And they give you the shittiest fucking panels. They still charge you, and all the extra electric that you produce from your panels doesn't go into your pocket. It goes into the grid, and they get paid for it.
Right.
So if you're gonna do solar panels, look up good panels and install them yourselves. If you own it, you don't owe anybody, and now you have true free electric. And when you backfeed the panel, you'll get checks in the mail. You'll actually get paid.
Right.
Instead of you're just on a lower hook. But somebody else controls your roof. If you need shit done on your roof, you have to call them. It's a fucking third party that comes by, and it's all their bullshit. And they're like, you can't touch this as per contract, and you voided warranty, and then you'll end up owing anyway. So when the guy came to my house, I was like, I just put solar panels on my friend's roof. He bought the cells. We put everything in. That motherfucker had true free electric. And when he backfed the panel, he got checks every month. It doesn't work that way with these people hearing that it's free. It's free install, but you're still paying for their service.
Right. What was the upfront cost that guy had to put up to put the panels on his house?
We got, this is where you got to do some homework. We knew people in the solar panel industry. I still do, because it's booming. It's an emerging technology.
Yep.
But I think on the panels alone, like 10 grand, 15 grand for good panels. And then the transfer and stuff. So you're talking about between 10 and 20,000 for the whole system, and then the labor was free.
Right.
Now, a lot of these companies are also offering where you can mortgage on your house and shit, and they're charging you 30 grand, and you still have to pay you per kilowatt.
Right.
It's like, why the fuck am I putting on the system that I'm supposed to be getting free energy from the sun, and I still gotta pay another company for the service? So if you're going to spend it, get good cells, because I'm telling you right now, the cells that they put on these houses with this free lease and government program, they're the bottom of the barrel, and they come from fucking China, and they're fucking bullshit. And then you got to go up there when they're covered in snow. They don't fucking work.
Right.
You know?
You got to clean them a lot and blah, blah, blah. Yep.
So if you're going to do it.
Yep.
Do it, but do it yourself. And then if you get good panels that'll last you 30 years, they'll pay for themselves. And you can run your electric. Like, you can leave all the lights on. There's no more turn the fucking lights off.
Isn't that nice? That would be nice. I saw a system that wasn't panels on your roof, and it was panels on the ground, but they were panels on an arm that comes up and it opens up in like a flower. Right? Panels that slide over each other. and then it tracks the sun. So you constantly get it like, what the hell is that noise?
Tuppy, what's up, darling?
Hey.
I realized I had the YouTube channel on. Hey,
Oh.
sorry.
I was like, damn, I'm
Hello,
wearing
all the way
headphones.
down under. How are you, sweetheart?
Oh, I'm good. It's a beautiful sunny day here, middle of winter, but really clear. I'm filthy. I've been down with the horses, feeding birds, and I'm in between shifts. So I thought I'll pop in and say g'day.
G'day.
Hi, everyone.
How are you?
I'm all right. Sad about my horse, my horses.
I can imagine.
It's life,
I
isn't it?
want to
What can you do?
apologize. Like I said, I didn't. It wasn't my place to offer any. I don't know. I was drinking.
You were right because he's suffering. Look, I've got filthy fingernails and everything because I've just been scratching the horses, and a filthy shirt, everything covered in hay. But there you go.
Mm.
Yeah.
What was going
So
on
how-
with the female? Can I ask
Send me a
what was
baby kangaroo.
what?
What? What was that?
I was going to ask about the female horse. What was with her hair? What caused that rain? What?
Oh, that's rain scald because we rained for months on end and we flooded 3 times right this year. And what happens is when they get exposed to rain a lot, they can get rain scald or rain rot, mud fever, different names. And what happened was it stuck down and got pus underneath. So if they're older or don't have a good immune system, they're more likely to get infected. And I had to kind of lift it up, and it's doing a lot better. And she's
Okay.
putting on weight, and just
So
giving her
that's from
supplements.
that's from the elements and being very wet.
and
I
not
gotcha.
being able to
Okay.
not being able to get dry and stay
Gotcha.
dry. Yeah, but like a lot of horses get it when you have such constant rain.
Mhm.
But she got it the worst, and most of my horses were okay. The young ones were pretty good. They didn't get it this year. They got it last year. Every horse in our area got it because it just rained like 14 days flat, no break.
Wow.
So any part of the horse that was exposed, even if you had them rugged, got rain scald. But that was everyone in the area. So yeah.
Now
And
you're
it makes
going into
sense.
winter time there, correct?
We're in winter, yeah.
You're
It's
in winter.
frost. I wake up and there's like a blanket of frost, which I'm not used to.
Mm.
It's down to
It's
2
so
degrees.
wild
C.
to think as we're hitting fucking triple-digit temperatures that you're over there in winter. It's
Opposite.
wild.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like a different
beautiful
planet.
today, 14 degrees Celsius, beautiful and clear. Really nice out there, no breeze, standing out in the sun is beautiful. Perfect. Yeah.
Now
Very
I
cool.
did my
How are you
homework.
guys?
Good. In New York, I am legally allowed to have a kangaroo. I am looking for a baby kangaroo. Is there any
Really?
way you could? Yeah, I want a little baby I want to
want me
raise
to
it from
export
like
you
a
one,
baby
I'd be arrested, but-
kangaroo.
Yeah, and with my luck, I would be too. Yeah, I know. We're not allowed to just go and get
Yeah,
bloody
I'm
baby
pretty sure you
kangaroos.
just can't put one in a box and
No,
ship
I
it
know,
off.
yeah, it'd be
Yeah, I
there.
want a baby kangaroo. I've been dying for one since I seen videos of this guy raising one. And
Yeah.
when you raise them from babies, they're just like dogs. They're, and they become part of the family and friends. I want to be walking into places with my kangaroo next to me. And it's like, who the fuck's that? That's Mr. Roo. You fucking respect Mr. Roo and knock you the fuck out. And I'm allowed to have one in New York. I am.
That's crazy.
So,
Well,
I'm just,
I thought
if you
that
got
like
a message off live, let me know what you could do. I'll take a baby kangaroo.
but don't like male kangaroos, aren't they like fucking assholes, Tubby?
thank you.
They're your best friend till they try to drown you in water. Don't go near lakes with them.
Or he decides to work as his girlfriend.
Yeah.
Um,
I don't know that a kangaroo would be happy kind of going for walks down to New York.
We'll
This isn't Crocodile Dundee.
take them
dude.
down to the watering hole, have them win a few games of bingo, play a few games of pool. They'll love it.
Oh, God. You never know. But I just, you never know. I mean, stranger things have happened. You might be better off with like a bird.
Is it true how they came up with the name kangaroo?
I have no idea. You probably know more than me.
I just heard some old myth that like somebody they got up onto the shores of Australia. They saw a kangaroo, and they said, "What is that?" And Australian natives called it kangaroo, but in the language that was spoken at the time, really meant "I don't understand your question," and then
Hang on.
we just started
I'll have a
calling them
look. I'm gonna
kangaroos.
Google. Why?
Because I know it was a penal colony back in the day, but I don't know if
Oh,
Australia
God,
had
yeah.
its
All
own
the
language.
crooks from. That's why we're a bit different to you guys, because you guys got the religious nuts and we got the criminals.
I have a quick question.
We got
I have a
those
quick
too.
question before it totally goes long past. There was a noise that was happening there for a minute that sounded like somebody having sex on a,
Yeah.
on a spring bed.
We all heard that.
That's my guinea fowl.
Yeah,
That's
they
right.
go.
You know
Oh
how
my god, it was going like this.
Rick's doing the videos on my guinea fowl, and that's my guinea fowl. Kangaroo comes from Garragaraka here. Okay, I'm going to send you guys a. Kangaroo, you here?
Somebody
Now,
is having
let me
sex
tell
on
you
an
more.
old spring mattress.
It's
So if I
going.
put this, hang on, where can I put this?
Chuck, what the hell's going
Oh.
on with them horses down there?
I don't know.
Can you see this link? Now, can you see that link?
Well, depends.
minute.
Are you
Nope, not
putting it
yet.
on YouTube or?
No, I can't put it
No,
on YouTube.
I got it in the private chat. Yeah,
Yeah,
I see it.
Because I can't put it in the other chat. Yeah,
Yeah, I
they're
don't
guinea
know.
fowls. You know how Rick's been doing a whole lot of videos on the guinea hens?
Oh,
I've
Yep.
got 19 of them, and I've just bought 2 more. They're excellent.
look.
They get rid of snakes. They
different.
get rid of ticks. We've got no leeches, hardly any, no ticks up here. One horse had 1 tick, but they go everywhere. And no leeches. And we used to go outside, and the leeches would just crawl on you. Disgusting.
Yeah.
And they eat everything. And they get rid of snakes. Haven't seen that snake, the death adder. And then we could get chickens and ducks and geese. Yeah.
Different.
Oh man, that fucking story
we've
was
got-
way off. They did
Yeah, I know.
understand the
I know,
question.
that's
They
why I
just
went,
said
look.
kangaroo.
And we've got these wild, but not those ones, the little grey ones and little wallabies and stuff on our property. That's why when you sort of want one as a pet, I'm like, wow, you know.
I want a Tasmanian devil.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
it. Yeah. You'd probably like
Where's
a wombat,
Amanda?
actually.
Amanda's my little Taz.
You'd like a wombat, to be honest. They're so
Yeah, they're
so
pretty
awesome.
cool. Yep.
They're pretty good. I had a cuddle of one a couple of times. My friend's got a baby one. He's really cute. And they bite, because they bite their mums, so they bite their carers. They've got really sharp teeth. We've got
Oh,
amazing
God.
animals. We're pretty lucky, eh?
Mm-hmm.
And lots of shit that likes to kill you.
That's
And
true.
yeah. We've got everything that will kill you, but we're used to it.
You
Kinda
have
like-
those
yeah, it's
snakes
kinda
that
like
are
Florida.
running around by your house, and
Yeah, the death adder.
they
Yeah.
would be like, I'm telling you, you wouldn't be able to identify them when I got done with them.
Yeah.
But-
Well, I'm not scared of them. I'm in
Oh.
awe of them, but I knew I couldn't have it there because they're nocturnal, and I walk around at night without a torch. I go by moonlight and starlight, and I thought I'm going to end
Well,
up
what about
walking
when
on
he
it.
comes back?
He won't come back because the guinea fowl
Oh.
scared them off. That's
There
why
you
I got them. Yeah.
There you go.
Because it'll just shift them off. They don't kill them, but they're too scared, and they scare off goannas. They scare off a lot of things.
There
They
you
can scare
go.
off a fox, but we're not at night, so I let one of the dogs out at night. Because I've always
That-
got a dog out patrolling as well, you know.
Yeah, that's a good idea. That
Yeah.
having those for that.
Yeah. So it's nice to see you all. I've missed you all.
Yeah, you've been so
Yeah.
busy.
Missed you too.
Yeah.
Likewise.
So I'm thinking about getting some.
Can you
guinea
believe
fowls
this thing
to
you
check.
started is still going?
Yeah.
Gotta
no, I'm
talk
glad.
evenings. Yeah, but Yank's starting to fucking lose steam. You let Yank know that this is all hangout session
They
every
have
week.
For that,
He
yeah.
can't lose steam.
Yeah.
Well, you know what's
Shaz,
funny,
they're
Bobby,
really
is
good.
I may lose steam
They have
before
pills
this thing
for that,
starts.
Yank.
But
Yeah, they have
once But once we get talking and we have a good time, I enjoy the hanging around with everybody and the round table talk. But it's like it's almost like at 6:30 at night, I'm like,
You're
I
You
don't
just
feel
gotta
like
get
getting
to
on
the
that thing.
foreplay. Once you're to the foreplay,
right.
you're in.
I
That's
understand,
right.
yeah, because I found it exhausting, but I find giving a 1-hour lecture for work exhausting. Shaz, you can eat the eggs, but I'm not going to eat the eggs because I'm going to hatch them. But you can eat guinea fowl eggs. Sorry to interrupt. But yeah, no, I understood completely. I found it really tiring, and yeah, I'm so sorry I couldn't keep it up. But the good news is I'm busy with work, so that's good. And I'm going to be a doctor, so you can all call me Dr. Tuppy. But it's going to take me years.
God bless you.
Chuck.
Congratulations, Dr. Tuppy.
Very
Doctor
cool.
of Technology, Information Technology. I'm going to do research.
Nice.
There you go.
I said to my friend, "You got to call me doctor." She goes, "No, I'm not." I said, "I'm going to make you." Like, I'm just so not like that. Yeah.
Speaking to the future
That's so
doctor
cool.
of technology, I
Yes.
have a question. Have you heard of Google and it's possibly having kicked off AI as being sentient? Have you heard that?
yeah,
Has anybody
I-
heard that?
Yeah. Well, actually, interestingly, my research topic is going to be in security and AI.
Oh, okay.
AI is not.
Well, you might want to be
people
following that because if
Yeah.
go ahead. Go ahead.
No, you go. No, sorry. Yeah.
Oh, I was
Sorry,
gonna.
you just-
I was just gonna say. I don't know about anybody else, but the idea of finally creating the singularity scares the living shit out of me. I don't want a computer being fucking sentient and awake like Skynet. They said this thing can see and feel and understand its surroundings.
Yeah, that's a bit of a myth. I mean, they're trying to humanize it, but like, no, truly, like, for somebody who understands the programming that goes behind it, there's still a run of programs, and they might learn, but they don't really learn the way. It's more that they will.
Well, two things, Dr. Tuppy, if I might. What happened when they took the two AI computers and it created its own language and they were conversing with each other and humans
Talking.
could not decipher it?
Like having a couple Mexicans around here and they just sit and talk with you. You don't know what the fuck they're saying.
English, motherfuckers,
Yeah.
English. But not
It's
even
still-
that. You know who really got me worried about AI was Elon Musk when he started warning of it, and he said that if left can run out of control to the point where humans
that's-
will become subservient, and now you got Mr. Flippy, these fucking robots that can do the jobs of humans, and then they can not only instantly download all of the information of man, but then disseminate it back and forth and keeping humans out of the loop by using their own encryption, their own languages. And we really won't know. It would be like the government, like the Pentagon. We don't know what the fuck they're up to or what they're doing. Not that we would. Well, if we're going to talk about Terminators, we also have these countries that are creating robot police, robot dogs, robot exoskeleton soldiers, and all of this shit. I mean, it's really not that far off, but it was never really a thing in my head until Elon Musk came out and was like, holy shit, we got to slow this down. You guys have no idea the fire you're playing with.
The only problem with is, like, ultimately the end programmer or the engineer would have control over it. But I mean, you could program it so that it would prevent you from turning it off, which would be
It would
absolutely
program itself.
stupid.
Yeah, it could close
Um,
back doors. I'm into programming. I used to write software and all of that.
Oh, so you know
I'm-
about that? Yeah. What did you?
I don't know nothing.
Hey,
Programming.
yo sabe un poco de español para un niño blanco. Cállate. Siéntense, por favor. Gracias. Bendejo. Okay.
I love that. Keep speaking Spanish. I don't understand it, but it sounds good.
I only know cuss words.
I tell them I know a little Spanish for a fucking white boy. Now shut up and sit down.
Yeah, I know, like, shut the fuck up, you bitch, or something like that. Like, cállate,
Yeah.
boco, you pichi. I don't know. I have
But
no
what
idea.
are you're Wait,
The only thing I know
you
about
have
English is about Spanish is it's like pool. The harder you hit them, the better the English.
Well,
You guys don't even get that.
I got it.
anything how you hit
But what do you have no
Eh,
concerns?
English
with
in pool
AI
is
stuff?
making the ball do something. But go ahead.
Oh. Oh, everyone's frozen. Talking about Elon
No, I'm not
Musk.
froze. I ain't.
Oh,
No.
it's
We're all
not
just, we don't know
yet.
what to say.
I've still got Elon Musk, but every now and then I'll drop out. But it's been pretty good since winter's come. I think some deciduous trees have stopped some of the obstructions, so it's good. Yeah, what do I think about the AI? I think the problem with AI is that it's still very new, and it's not perfect. And the thing is we're dealing with it all the time, like machine learning and learning with, say, for instance, Facebook, where they go through and remove and you get strikes, and it's just automatically done by bots or program running in the background. And often it will learn, and it can go haywire. And also they can also be hacked, and you can have someone interfere with the programming and with the data. So you're getting correct data, yeah, correct. But that's like more of an issue, or it could be an issue with anything. But just say you've got an agricultural setting, and you've got your artificial intelligence that reads the temperature and the climate and everything, and say water plants, for instance. And then what might happen is it might overwater plants, or underwater them and kill it, or feed back inaccurate data or something like that. And it can happen in any situation.
Yeah.
But
glitches. How do you feel about self-driving automobiles?
Oh, I hate them. I think it's terrible. Like, why do you need it? What the
And
fuck?
Well, so
I
trying to
can't
get
even-
hack it, and they go, everybody turn left right now. And then that's it. We got
I know.
pileups on all the
I don't
fucking
want-
interstate.
I don't want a satellite being having any control over my car. No way.
Mm-mm.
Do you know what I mean? Like,
Yep.
when I say satellite, I mean anybody from the internet. An external.
Any car with
source.
Navi's got fucking satellite connectivity.
Yeah, but it doesn't control
Any
the car.
car, they go like, oh, I got Navi. Look at this. It's like they know right where you are, and they could shut
of
out with all
course.
these
Same with your
EVs.
mobile
They
phone.
want to put in kill switches. I'm gonna tell you, it's
No,
gonna get to a
that's
point
terrible.
where
That's
the government
terrible.
goes, after 10 p.m. no one could drive, and they
Yeah,
fucking
that's it.
actuate
And
the
you-
kill
Well, they already
switches
have
on
it.
every EV.
Yeah, you could be anywhere. That's what I was going to say, because you said about artificial. What worries me is that side of it.
Mhm.
Is the control behind it. I mean, look, there's going to be problems with it in terms of, like, for instance, there was a radiology machine, like it did,
Put your shirt down, Lisa.
Hmm?
Sorry.
that zapped
No,
people for cancer.
I'll be back
Sorry,
in a
Mike.
minute.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'll be back
we
in a minute,
know.
you guys.
We know.
Okay.
We know.
Okay, and it had a glitch in it, and it burnt a lot of patients, and it was a software glitch. It turned out if the technician inputted it too quickly, it would give it a much higher radiation dose. And so there's always going to be glitches like that with artificial intelligence. But the thing that worries me the more is people that have access to it and can use it. So exactly what you're saying, disabling cars, that kind of thing. There is a certain advantage to not upgrading some of your technology and not upgrading, having an older vehicle, having older phones where you could take the batteries out. Now you can't take the batteries out. And,
You can't take the batteries out.
Huh?
No, I said you can't take the batteries out.
Exactly.
We used to be able
Which
to
means
just
they
pull
can
the
track
battery.
you constantly.
Yep.
Your location could be tracked at any point, even
Yep.
if you turn it off. Whereas before, you could take the battery out and
Yep.
take your phone with you. No one could track you. But you
Right.
can't do that anymore. Not to mention,
Well, that's
there's,
the other.
there's two,
Go ahead, finish. I don't
well,
want to
there's 2
interrupt.
points to that, because also it means the phone manufacturers force you to replace your phone more quickly
Yeah, I gotta-
because you can't replace the battery. Plus, you can be
Look at
tracked.
that, both
So
the
it's two-
hosts left us. We're running the show. I guess we're autopilot.
I know, it's
Me
just
and
you and
the
I.
top.
So
All
did
right,
you
hi,
used to
gutter people. We are autopilot.
So you
Ah.
used to program. You used to program. What did you program in?
See, you
A
guys.
very
handled it
simple,
just
very
fine.
simple shit. I created Well, my first little project was I created like a Las Vegas shit where I had like a craps game and all of that. But then I worked on software that would help teachers with a simple grading system, averages and stuff. And what it would do is it would give you feedback at the end of like what areas like you could just go into it and see the averages of each student, where they were lacking, and and how to help
But
them.
what did you
It was
program
very
in?
very
What,
simple, quick,
what language?
basic.
What
Quick
language did
basic.
you use? Oh,
Quick
sorry.
basic. I did a little bit of C++, and then well, I graduated before I ever got to like JavaScript or any of that kind
Yeah.
of stuff. But
Yeah.
I mean, I've painted a picture pixel by fucking pixel, and so I understand
Yeah.
how programming works and how quickly a program could be corrupt and or
Yeah,
take
oh
off
my
on
God,
its own,
yeah.
especially
Oh,
if
it's so
you
easy.
have software that can rewrite
Mm.
its own programming, you lose all
That's a
control.
problem. That's a
Unless
problem.
you control the whole shit. Now,
Yeah.
this is my big problem. Like you're talking about cell phones, you can't remove batteries from. When states are legislating policies that rely on the use of cell phone technology,
Mm.
that's your electronic leash now. Like Excelsior
yeah.
in New York.
Correct.
Who you,
Correct.
in
And
order to
same here.
prove you're up to date on your
check in.
vaccines, you have to rely on your cell phone.
Yeah.
So technically,
And it-
even if you
yeah.
want to leave it home or pull the battery, now
Mm.
you just unpersoned yourself
Yeah.
at
correct.
behest of programming and application. You know,
It's disgusting. And
it's
and
insane.
like with us, it's COVID check-ins. You have, they're doing it not so much now, but there was compulsory at one point. You had to use your cell phone and scan a code and check in so they could track you. And we also had the Tracker app, which fortunately wasn't compulsory. There was no way, no how I was going to download that. And they reckon it was only going to be used for this. It's like, well, seriously, come on.
Well,
The government's
for
got
instance,
access to your
in
whole
New York,
movements.
they implemented a policy after COVID-19 that said, if you're going out to a bar or a pub, you can only go out and order drinks if you ordered food as well. And what all of these what first of all, fuck you. If I want
Yeah.
to just buy a beer or just sell a beer,
Whoa.
I don't have to buy food too. But
Yeah.
what all these people did under COVID, because they wanted to limit possible contamination or the spread, they all started putting out these menus where you got to scan the QR codes with your cell
Yeah.
phone in order to see
Yeah.
the menu. And what
Yeah.
that did was it went into a database. It told everybody who was where. So if anybody in that pub had COVID, you all got contact traced, and you all got
Yeah.
told by the
Yeah,
New
and you-
York State
Yeah.
Health Department that you needed to quarantine and this and
Yeah.
that. And I'm like, nope. No,
Yeah.
no. I just went into the pub and I went, I'll take a basket of fries. I did not scan one
I'll pay
fucking
cash, thank
QR
you.
code.
Yeah, I used to avoid scanning all the time, and then somebody would be paid there. Oh, you got to scan, and so I'd just pretend to and go in. It's like get stuffed. Don't tell me what I
No.
have to do. I'm trying to freaking shop. Like,
I don't have a
seriously.
cell phone. If you
Mm.
you literally say, if you get rid of your cell phone, you unperson yourself now. It's an
Mm.
electronic leash. First we thought it was
Mm.
all
Sure it is.
cool. It was
Mhm.
for our convenience, and now they weaponized it. Yep.
Yeah,
That
and
was
Thank you,
like,
kind
Randy.
of
Yes,
all
everybody
months
should hit the
of it.
like.
That was,
Wait until
It is
smash that
98,
like
right?
button. Invite that
Um,
like button over for dinner and serve it sour Brussels sprouts, and tell it looks fat in those pants. That's what you
That's
do
right.
with that like
My
button.
crew's got a good idea. Yeah, put your cell phone in some kind of container that will.
yeah,
block.
an EMP bag. Yeah.
Interesting conversation. I'm just disgusted. You see, I got the shits when COVID came out and everybody was going, oh, we're losing our civil rights. I used to rabbit on about this before that and saying, look, don't you realise you're giving up your privacy? You know, like people, you didn't, and I kind of got the shits. It's almost like, well, you got what you deserved, you know, because we were losing our rights long before we gave them away, in Australia in particular, like because we're worse, we're far off. And I didn't realise until I saw the rest of the world's reaction to Australians under COVID regime, because I realised we're far more strictly locked down than any country on the planet, It's like, what the fuck? We're supposed to be a democracy, and it's like, I know, I was shocked. And it's because you get conditioned to it, you see. That's where YouTube's good. Well, global things are good, where you can communicate and share ideas. And the problem is,
No.
is then you get shut down as being a
No.
crackpot.
Yeah.
Mm.
My life I got a strike. I got banned. I got a strike. My channel has an active strike. My appeal got rejected because I spoke about an electoral process that I didn't feel its integrity was up to par.
Yeah. How dare
And
you?
they not only took down the live, they gave my channel a strike, and they said spreading misinformation, which is technically opinions. You're not allowed to have an opinion.
Yeah.
My opinion
You can have a
was
suspicion.
gave me a strike.
And you're allowed to have a suspicion. And the thing is we are all suspicious, and that's the problem, is because we don't know the truth. So people are guessing. Does that make sense? When something's not transparent and people are lying to you, and you know they're lying to you, it leaves people's imaginations to fill in the gaps. And you can only fill it in with what you
Especially
think
when we
it
have
might
the
be.
evidence. We have the evidence.
Oh,
There's
yeah,
a
you have the
certain
evidence. Yeah, true,
production that's 2000 MULES. Great production. Now, way before that, I'll just put it to you this way: when you illegally change laws to accept certain things, those things that were accepted are null and void because the whole fucking process is illegal. And there's enough of that going around. I don't want to get this live stripped. I'm gonna stop right there. I'm just gonna say my next live might just get us my second strike. I've been waiting to do it.
Oh, yeah. Have we
And
done
I'm not
anything
gonna-
wrong for the channel?
I don't think so.
No.
No.
I just don't want to go down to any holes
No.
that got me my first strike here.
Yeah.
There's the best
No, I'm just
spring.
aware that I've got
What
my
are you doing over
stalking,
there?
Stalkers that will probably find me on this and use it against me in court. Look, she's insane. I don't know.
Do you still have
Well,
those
that's
people
the thing with
following you
America
around?
with red flag
Yeah.
laws.
Yeah. Hmm?
America with red flag laws. I'm calling this right now. We already got people in the UK getting arrested for sharing memes. They don't have freedom of speech. But
No.
with certain red flag laws and mental illness when it comes to firearms in America, if I say that a certain electoral process might have been rigged or stolen, would that make me a domestic extremist? Would they then take my guns without due process? How about all these transgenders? It's gender dysphoria, right? Technically, it's not their choice. It's a mental illness. Does that put them on the spectrum to then disarm them?
Oh,
without
but you're
due
not allowed to
process?
say that.
Where do we
You're not
draw?
allowed to-
Where do we draw this fucking line?
You're not allowed to say that anymore. We've
Like
got to be
this.
tolerant.
Draw the line
Yeah,
like this.
tolerant.
It's not a line,
Yeah,
it's a
yeah,
fucking
yeah,
symbol.
yeah. Draw the
Yeah,
exactly.
Bring your kids down where they got
Exactly.
genitals and lube. Bring them into gay bars where they tip fucking drag queens. Turn your 8-year-old into Desmond is amazing. Isn't this great? We're affirming our child's
disgusting,
sexual
yeah.
exploits. What
I
the
had-
fuck is wrong with people?
I heard two guys talking about that thing where they brought the kids to the drag show.
It won't
in
lick
the
itself.
Makes
They
me
said
sick.
this is what we should do. We should do a marketing ploy where we get all these parents and kids to come down to a bar and tell them whatever. We get them down there. They come down, and then you have a stripper sit down and read the Bible and see how people react.
That's it. The fucking
Yeah.
SWAT team. Da 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 da. Boom, boom, boom. They'd
That's right.
fucking storm us so goddamn quick. We'd be at the gulags before you could spell Russia.
That's
You know.
right. Isn't that
I
crazy?
Even
I
at that
agree with
Coeur
you,
d'Alene,
man.
at that Coeur d'Alene Pride in the Park thing, there was somebody there that was arrested that was actually giving out Bible information or some
I
type
saw
of
that.
religious. Yeah, and they arrested him. And when this auditor brought it up to the cop, he said, "Well, it wasn't for that." And he said,
Oh,
"No,"
yeah.
he said, "You made up something else to arrest him for, disturbing the peace or whatever the hell it was. And that's what you arrested him for. But that wasn't what it was for. It was because he was down here and he was spreading the word of the gospel or whatever it was that he said. But they do it all the time. It doesn't matter where we're at now. They do it.
Well,
Well, what did they attack? What did they attack during COVID? They didn't shut down the BLM protests when Marxists were burning down fucking cities, raping, murdering, and pillaging. They were going to churches and arresting fucking pastors.
So I was just reading.
It's on fucking display. I mean, whether or not whatever you believe in, it doesn't matter. But we easily see the double standards when it comes to people who either worship government or don't worship government. That's the dividing line. It has nothing to do with Democrat or Republican. Because look at the two Republicans we got on this Jan 6 committee.
Yeah.
Would you call them freedom-loving Americans?
No, Liz Cheney and
No.
what the fuck's that guy's name?
Oh, Madonna Mia.
It's terrifying, and all I can hope is that enough people get terrified, that the majority gets terrified. Because at the moment we're being ruled by this minority of noisy people that we're not allowed to criticize or say anything about, and they can say anything they want about everyone else.
Yep.
You know?
Yep.
It's
Look
really
at-
bad.
Their biggest thing is they don't want us organized. They seriously do not want us to get organized, because once that happens, it ain't gonna be.
fucked.
It's
Yeah, well,
their
the difference
And-
is when we get organized, we don't just march around with fucking signs.
no.
Yeah.
We're like, okay, this doesn't really get us where we want to be. We're gonna go the whole route and fucking take the shit over. That's why I joke
You're not
around
allowed
like
to do that anymore.
No,
And
but
that's really bad. Well,
I've joked around with people on Facebook a few times, and I've gotten thrown in the clink for it because I've said, like, all these people that when the Black Lives Matter shit was really jumping off, I said, you guys realize what happens when white people wake up and decide to do something, right? Now, again, I'm not saying promoting violence, but it's like, man, we're pretty good at taking over shit when we want to fucking do it.
well,
You better just chill the fuck out. You know
Well,
what I
did
mean?
we do when we took over shit? We told big tyrannical government to go fuck yourself. The people would be free,
That
and we
was what
accept
it
people
was,
from all over
exactly.
the planet.
I agree.
America was an experiment about creating a free people with a limited government. And watch how quick. We are the earliest nation on the fucking planet besides former USSR nations like Lithuania and Ukraine and all them. But we are one of the youngest nations on the planet through free men, free trade, free market. We became the richest, most powerful nation on the planet and then voted ourselves right back into communism because humans want to be taken care of by Big Daddy government.
Yep.
We
Look
want to
what
be
Jen-
kept safe.
Look what Jen said. She said Casey Whalen, a YouTube channel, North Idaho Exposed, was put on a national watch list for passing out pocket institutions to law enforcement. Casey covers a lot of the news in Coeur d'Alene. That's the kind of shit. That's what I mean right there.
Yeah,
All
the
these,
Constitution. Don't
he's
educate
put on a
people.
watch list.
Here's a little note of hope for people in America. Dr. Tuppy, this is just so you
Stop that.
understand
I wish I had said that now.
a little bit in America. Now, our institutions, our Pentagon, CIA, FBI, and all them, we know they're corrupt as fuck. The heads of these, when the head of the FBI is calling concerned parents of a CRT and trans policies domestic terrorists because the one guy's daughter got raped in a school, it got covered up, they took the trans kid, moved him to another school, and then he ended up tased and arrested. And same thing in Uvalde when cops are fucking tasing and handcuffing parents out in the parking lot when kids are being slaughtered inside of a school. A lot of people tend to look at these alphabet agencies as completely done for and corrupt. I know completely 100% confirmed with my Facebook, and you can ask Russ. Yank knows my Facebook. It goes a little wild sometimes. FBI rank and file agents know my Facebook, read and follow my Facebook, and they love every fucking ounce of it, and they agree with us. It's the heads of these institutions. It's the top that.
Yeah, but you know
these
something, if the
people-
rank and file is still going to be part of something, it'd be rank and file that they know is rank and stinky, fuck them too.
Exactly. But I ain't on no list, and I say some
gotcha.
fucking shit. I put out classified information. I say what the fucking Second Amendment is about. And I'm
There
not
you
on
go.
any fucking terror list. I'm in the state of New York. It's a communist state, and I could go into any gun store. I passed the evaluation because I don't lie on it like Hunter Biden. That's a felony. or fucking illegally dispose of it or wave it around while I'm on crack in front of strippers. If they want to show gun laws work, let's indict Hunter Biden for the 10 years worth of felonies he fucking committed.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
me, with what I say, spreading my opinions, I would never hurt innocent people. I'm not just gonna go up and fucking assassinate people. I want to see people brought to justice for breaking the laws they wrote, and the threshold of people in government, the top echelons of government agencies, and us pesky citizens, as Rick would put it, is ignorance is no excuse for us. But these guys, they pass 17,000 page laws. They pass these bills that are indecipherable for normal people, and we have to know every second of it. They don't. Not only do they not need to know it all, they can look it up when after the fact. They don't even have to abide by it. So, it's one of those things I've learned, because I'll say this right now. My own brother has top security clearance for the U.S. government. They keep it compartmentalized because I asked him, I said, do aliens exist? He's like, I don't fucking know, bro. They keep it compartmentalized so no one could. But he said, he's like, I disagree with a lot of what they do, but they pay my bills. And that's what it comes down to, is self-preservation. That's what the Second Amendment's really about.
Sorry to interrupt. Can I just ask, how would you know if you're on a list?
Yeah, ask the fucking FBI. That's what I did.
Would they tell you?
I know FBI agents, and I was like, and I know
Wow.
cops. I have law enforcement friends that are in government. And I was like, can you do me a favor? Find out if I'm on any lists. And they're like, no, not at all. And then my one friend whose sister is an FBI agent was like, we love this guy. He's right on point with it all, I can't give names away because I don't want them in trouble. But a lot of the rank and file agree with us, and they said that if the government ever turned around and started shooting civilians, that they're gonna have to pull in fucking UN forces, because most of the military, the cops, and the rank and files will not just murder innocent. They're not like the communist Chinese party soldiers,
I think there needs to be more localized self-governance. So when people group together, they're allowed to create their own.
New York, we're not allowed to have militias. I'm not allowed to form a militia here. We'd be called a domestic terrorist group. We'd be raided, and it would be a new Waco.
Well, I think, how, like Rick was talking about states having their own, autonomy and less of a, centralized government. But I also think that even within states, that localities should be able to self-direct, but as the will of the people, not some councillor. Like we've got local councils. I don't know.
Well,
what
that's
yours
the
is
point of
called.
That's how we're
Republic.
supposed to be, Tuppy.
In old language was a free state or a free country. Each state was its own country. The United States wasn't like the U.S. as a whole. It was, we are each independent countries. We run ourselves however the fuck we want through local government. And the only thing that the big federal government was supposed to do was be our representation on the world stage. Now it's become Big Daddy federal government that tells the states what to do.
That's right. And it's all because of tax money goes to the federal government, which is then doled out to the states.
Yeah, and their friends and their contractors when they get big jobs. There's a lot of money in it, and it's not what you know; it's who you know. It makes
Or you
sense.
And then we got issues like the fucking NRA. There we had a good coalition. But these cocksuckers were taking the money and they were fucking grifting just like the BLM people. And it's like,
Yep.
you corrupted the fucking National Rifles Association. You guys were
I'm getting
fucking
a drink.
playing dirty, you know?
We can thank
Absolute
the
power
National
corrupt.
Rifle Association for background checks. The NRA
Half of
stands
the gun
for
laws we have were
negotiating
written
rights
by the
away.
NRA.
What's
Yeah,
that?
half of the fucking gun laws we have were written by the NRA.
That's right.
And as much as these fucking Democrats and these fucking party of the KKK members want to condemn the NRA and gun lobbyists, here's a little side note most people don't realize. The NRA was founded to teach freed slaves how to defend themselves from KKK and Democrat slave owners. That was purely Republican. Everybody has the right to self-preservation, self-defense. All right, you can't be on both sides of this coin. Cops have no duty to act. You have no right to own a firearm in defense. Who the fuck's gonna protect you? Look at
Right.
Canada. Trudeau just said, in Canada, you're not allowed to use a gun in self-defense. That's not a right
crazy.
that you have. You can use it for target, sports, or hunting, not to defend yourself. Well, if the government it doesn't have the obligation to defend you, and you don't have the right to defend you, technically, you're defenseless. It's right out in the open. You're fucking defenseless.
Did you
right.
see what Shaz said?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Tuppy, you know, there's more people who declare. Oh, yeah, but I don't know. I mean, I would like to do that here, but then I don't know how I could do it. And just
Even their
That's
own
interaction.
terms.
what was
You
that?
gotta make
Love?
a little chop chaz with Chaz. You gonna
That's
secede?
pretty trippy. No, it sounds like somebody already has.
Yeah, yeah,
There's a
yeah.
mob
yeah.
of people in Australia who have declared themselves their own country. They
Let's have a
own
look.
land, currency, etc.
Australians.
I hope they got
Good
kangaroos.
for them.
Nobody fucks
Yeah, they
with a
would.
mob that has kangaroos.
I've got
I don't know how they're
kangaroos.
gonna hold it,
They're
but-
wild. Oh, here. Yeah. I can hear.
I just ate smoked salmon, and oh my god, it tasted so good.
Yum. I'm jealous now. Here, I'm going to send you another link. It's so nice to see you guys. I've missed you all terribly. And I dreamt about Yank.
You dreamt
Where's
about.
your
Oh
Where's your
shit!
woman? Well, hang on, where's your woman?
Oh boy!
Way over there. Don't worry about it.
There was a
Let me hear
bed
it.
in the dream.
Got com-
But that's as far as I'm going.
Okay, now we gotta hear it. We want to hear it.
Nice.
Yeah, what's the
No,
dream?
he's married.
Everybody
like, you know.
thinks. All right, here's the thing, bro. I had a dream and you were in it. It's like, whoa, bro, I didn't know you swung that way. They always go sexual. It's more like, nah, you turned into a T-Rex and chased me around Walmart. You know? My dreams
Yeah,
always
I had a
mean
dream like that.
sexual.
Yeah, you want to hear the sexy shit like, oh, I had a dream about you. Yeah, there was a Tyrannosaurus Rex and it chased us around Walmart. That's
Right.
hilarious. You're funny. You're quite cute.
Oh, thank
Yeah.
you. You humbled me.
Is that noise in the background? Is
I
that
hear
what
bed
the dream was about?
That's my guinea fowl. I'm sorry. They
I know, but
for
I'm just
me.
asking.
They come and talk to me.
Yeah.
That's-
You were drilling her.
I know. They're so loud. They're cute. And Rick's doing all these guinea fowl videos, and I'm like, I've got like 200 guinea fowl videos, Rick. Look at my videos. It's like, I love them. I've got one in my cabin because she's got a broken wing.
That's a bummer.
I should go and get her and put her on. I'll go and get her. Hey, I'll be back.
What's that on the screen?
Something Tuppy showed us. I think it's regarding that.
Oh, the
people
Free
that
state.
declared their own country. Yeah, independent country. Huh. I'll have to look at it more later.
Yeah. Can you
yeah,
see
we're gonna
this?
be winding this thing down in a few minutes too.
Can you see this, baby?
Yeah.
Oh, you going soon. This is my baby guinea
There you
fowl.
go. the hell is wrong with it?
Oh, she's got a broken wing that she's recovering from.
I mean, no, I'm saying, does it have any feathers on it? It looks like a boiled
Yeah,
chicken.
she's got feathers. She's got feathers.
Okay,
Hang
I'm
on.
sorry.
He's,
He's
I'm
cute.
scaring her. Her name's
Oh
Ah.
shit!
Huh?
Is that the thing doing bed squeaks?
Yeah, her friends. Yeah.
Now I'm not trying to be rude, but hey, pretty girl, I'm feeling you.
They're so cute. Isn't she beautiful? I mean, a lot of people think they're ugly, but there they go. So you guys winding up. So I'm lucky I got in on time. So I was down.
Top.
I'm helpless. Huh?
She's ugly.
Don't use it.
Look how
She's a
cute my
butterface.
baby is.
Yes. He,
Babies
she's
are
good
ugly.
looking.
Babies are
Butterface.
ugly.
Oh, look, you're
They've been
saying
lying to us the whole time.
she's got the face on your
Fucking
mother's
aliens
love.
and old
There you
men.
go.
Don't they like kick their kids away pretty early? I don't even think a mama loves them for very long.
No, that. Oh, you're so mean to my bird. No, the mothers. A lot of people say they're bad, that because they're from Africa, so they just run, and the babies have got to keep up.
Well, that explains it.
They do keep. I mean, that I always heard they were really good to keep snakes and shit away. That was
Yes.
kind of
Very
a good
good.
thing.
Very
Yeah.
good. She's holding my finger. She's terrified because you're saying hurtful things.
Well, I'll tell her like I told my kids. I'm gonna hurt your feelings here at home, so when you get out in the real world and they hurt your feelings, it won't matter.
No one
It'll
hurts.
just float right
No one
over you.
hurts my guinea fowl
I'll show
gunner.
you. I'll show you old man baby. They're kind of cute, but they look like old men. Watch,
Yeah.
pull it up, and I'll change over tabs.
What, this?
Hold on.
What
Look at
the-
that.
Oh,
Hey!
yeah.
That's
Hey,
what
you.
Sean looked like when he was
Look
little.
at
Except
you.
his
You
They
know,
look
wrinkles
like little
were
old
crossed.
men.
Cute means ugly
Nice.
but interesting. Did you
Little
know that?
old
The
man.
definition of cute is ugly but interesting. We have some wild spiders and stuff. Yeah. Yeah. Like the box jellyfish are the worst because they're in the sea further up north where the water's beautiful. And you have to wear a full bodysuit or you can get stung and die.
Careful, Fly Crew's gonna have your bird, man. He said she ain't pretty in the face, but she's super thick.
Oh,
Yeah,
God.
A bit of a worry, yeah.
thick.
No, I think it's being a
Austin!
Damn,
Austin's getting a
big
little
girl.
gutter tonight.
It's so nice to see you all. Well, I'm sorry you're
It's good to see
flagging
you.
it. I'm sorry it's been tough. I'll try and come in and visit you, being a
Yes.
chirpy with my ugly bird. I'll bring my ugly bird with me.
With your ugly birds. You got more than one ugly bird. I know that. I've seen
I've
like
got
a whole
lots of
bag
ugly
of them.
Did you see the bird I created? I created a bird. I put together like a goose, a chicken, and a guinea fowl. And my next door neighbor, I showed him the picture, and he thought it was a turkey.
Huh.
I'll send you a picture after.
Well, we-
I can send you a picture now. Actually,
we-
I'll send you a picture and you can put it up.
We owe you a lot, Big Top, because you started this whole thing, Doctor. Ma'am, Doctor,
Yeah,
sir.
ma'am, nothing.
I want to make sure I'm correct. I want to cover all the pronouns. But
Oh,
you
all
really
the
did.
time?
You guys, Yank, Gutter, and Tuppy started all of this, and they were dumb enough to let me on.
Well, we were dumb enough to let you on.
To our
we like,
eternal shame.
we like it.
We
Well,
get you
where's
all
the
on a
other-
watch list. So, to build a nice high pressure pipe bomb, what you want to do,
Make sure
My
both
little
ends are
brother,
capped
the
really
one-
tight.
the one that works for the fucking government. The first time I went to his house, I saw Alexa there. I'm going, is that Alexa? And he's like, yeah. I'm like, you're not worried about Alexa listening? And he's like, no, not at all. So I went, hey, Alexa. And the thing fucking lit up. And I said, what are the best components to make a pressure cooker bomb? And he started fucking bugging out and he ripped the plug out of the wall. I was like, wow, what happened? And he's like, you're a fucking asshole. I was like, you're the one with the Alexa in your house. You got your cell phone? I was like, they're fucking recording all of this as it is. You work for the government and you allow your brother to fucking transport nuclear weaponry, and he's freaking out. And I'm like, you son of a bitch, you know they're all listening. You just gave it away, or you'd be calm as a cucumber. You know.
Hi, Jake.
I see Jake's here.
What up,
That's
Jake?
my time
Hi,
on your
Ash.
live. I love you guys. I'm gonna fucking hop off. Tuppy, great to see you. Yank, love you, brother.
Nice
Gotta
to
love
see you.
Brother.
Too.
Doctor
Oh,
Tuppy,
yeah.
love you. Jake, glad to see you back. Love you too, brother. I'll catch you guys either later on the live or on the next one. I gotta run at the moment. But thanks for having
See you on
me.
the
Thank you all.
flip-flop.
Comment, like,
See
share.
you later,
subscribe.
Bobby.
Hey,
And,
Gutter, I sent you a photo of
happy
this
Tuesday.
bird that my neighbour thought was a real bird in Messenger. Have a look at it. You got to
Oh.
show it. And
Okay.
you all tell me if you think it looks like a turkey.
Hey.
Hi, Jake.
How are you?
Good.
We're
How are
good.
you?
Good.
You all right? Good.
I want to talk about the invasion that happened a week ago.
The shooting that happened a week ago?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, when I look at the timeline,
Wait, Jake, before you say that, look at this bird. What does that bird look like to you?
Roadkill.
Look, my neighbour thought that was a turkey. That's got a guinea fowl head, a chicken body, and goose feet. Goose bottom. How
So
on earth?
basically, Kim Kardashian.
Yes.
He looks like a retarded turkey. I agree.
Yeah. Hey guys, do you guys mind if I go? Because I've got my other shift coming up and I need to go and put a rug on Arthur. So, but it's
Not a
lovely to
problem.
see you. Thanks for having me and putting up with me.
We're glad you
Absolutely.
came up.
Love you both
We'll see
so
you again
much.
soon.
Thanks.
Okay,
Tup.
bye.
Bye.
Bye bye. All right, buddy. What do you got on? What do you got on the shooting last week?
So, 2 years ago at my work, I did an active interview.
10 years ago at your work, you did an active shooter drill.
No, 1 year ago.
1 year ago.
Oh, 1 year ago. Okay.
And by the way, I used to work with like emergency vehicles. I used to volunteer
You used to volunteer.
in the active relief.
In the active what?
No,
No.
the active relief.
The active shooter.
No,
Nope.
it don't matter.
It don't matter.
Okay.
I heard that.
All it matters is I had to do work. How about that?
Okay.
Oh, when I got there, they kind of give you a scenario and you seem have to react.
Okay.
They taught you how to react. You had to learn how to react.
No,
Okay.
they put you on like a command team and they give you a scenario.
They put you on a what, and they give you what?
A scenario.
A radio.
No,
No.
a scenario.
Shit. Need your help, Gutter.
Okay, what?
Say that again, Jake. What do they give you?
A scenario.
A scenario?
Yeah,
Okay.
and it kind of like a timeline. Oh, that timeline,
A timeline. Okay.
it goes hand in hand.
It goes hand in hand.
Okay.
What happens because we were at a high school, right? And the guy crashed into the cafeteria and hit pickup.
And the guy would crash into the cafeteria in his pickup.
Yeah.
Okay.
And guess what happened that week?
Guess what happened that week? Let me guess. Someone crashed into a cafeteria with a truck.
The guy that did the thing crashed into the cafeteria. It was empty.
So the guy that did it in the training did it in real life?
Yeah.
Well, hell yeah, he's already practiced up. Fuck,
Yeah.
mind well. No.
That guy wasn't there. What I'm getting at is how weird it was. How it was to my earnings and my earnings. The guy that taught us was at the yard. Oh, it kind of weird how like every event in that timeline was kind of like my practice.
Yeah.
And it kind of weird on what time of the year it happened. Oh, I'm not the guy that wears no, I'm not the guy that wears a tinfoil hat.
You're not the guy that wears a tinfoil hat?
But this
Right.
is kind of weird.
Yeah, it
It
is.
does sound kind of weird.
It's kind of a coincidence.
It's like we're about to have the midterm
Yeah.
Vader Award you're running for governor.
Beto O'Rourke's running for governor. Yep.
Mhm.
And what is his biggest campaign goal? He anti-gun. It was
Kind of lost on that. I'm getting the gist of what you're saying. It's kind of weird that you're seeing these training events and things happen. After the training events, you're not a tinfoil hat guy.
Right, but the timelines sure match up to the same drill you went through.
and it happened right before the midterm.
And it happened right before the midterms.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah.
the last couple months, a lot of people have been pro-gun. You know,
All the people have been pro-gun, or
No.
some of the people.
more people. And every time people are more pro-gun guns out in public, it kind of like, okay, we gotta make people anti-gun. Well,
Yep.
how do you do that?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
You have a people get killed by guns every day. And oh, why? Why is the only time they talk about any kind of gun violence is when they have a goal?
Why is it every time they talk about gun violence, they have a goal?
That, like, in, like, people commit crime
People commit crime
with guns
with
every
guns.
day.
That's right. Every day.
hour. How
Mhm.
come they hit this one time? Like, they the guy had 100 rounds. Okay.
The guys
Well,
are hanging around.
No. They tell people the guy had 100 rounds.
You tell the guy he had 100 rounds. Okay. Yep.
Okay. A mag only hold 15 rounds.
The mag only holds 18. Yeah.
Maybe more. Depending on what. So if you do 100 and then you divide by 18, that only you are pretty mad. The old man. Right? Oh. Right. And then they're talking about a handgun. A handgun. But they don't know whether the handles it as. Okay. And I think that it kind of weird how they are putting it out there, and yeah.
Well, I think what are you? Shit. Did you say something along the lines of if they're saying he had 100 rounds and every mag only has 18 rounds, basically how many fucking mags that dude had to carry around is ridiculous and doesn't fit the story?
No.
Oh, fuck. Okay. Sorry, man.
You kind of have it.
Okay.
They play it out like he had a lot of ammo,
Okay.
but really he didn't. I mean,
Okay. I agree. Yeah, they play it out like he had a lot of ammo, but he actually really didn't.
I mean, it's all about code words. Like,
Code words?
look, it is he had only two magazines with an ammo. People will be like, oh, it only doesn't matter. But if he had 800 rounds, people will be like, oh my god.
I got you. Okay. So they're feeding what you're saying. They're feeding the narrative and the fear. What the hell is that noise? And they're feeding the fear by overinflating the numbers. Because if they said, "Oh, he had 2 rounds," people would be like, "Well, whatever." But if they say he had 800 rounds, oh no, panic! Right? We got to do something. Yeah. Okay, I got you.
And all the people, they don't know a whole lot.
Yeah, I know.
About guns.
That's the sad part, Jake, is we stopped teaching people back in schools about firearms. We stopped teaching people. People have grown so far away from the idea of being self-owned, your own sovereign person, and protection is your responsibility, and firearms are the best way to do it. We've relied on government and police for so long that people no longer understand anything that has to do with guns. I hear idiots saying all the time, we got to get rid of automatic weapons. Well, then fucking you can't. I mean, yes, you can own an automatic weapon, but you have to have permits, licenses, tax stamps, and a shitload of money to own one of these guns. But they're semi-automatic guns. They don't understand the difference. That's why you hear people say, there's a fully semi-automatic gun. And it's like, what the fuck are you talking about? These people are morons.
Every gun now that is but and like
Yeah.
I mean, like people are like, oh, no, you do, but military weapons, no problem. I'm like, well, hell, I mean, we've been doing that the whole time, like, I mean, back in World War II, guys would come home with their immortal
That's right.
brain, my granddad, he he brought home his M1 Grand
M1 Garands, right?
World War II,
Yep.
and he went hunting, you know.
Yes, because it's effective, right? It's an
Yeah.
effective weapon. Look at our Constitution says the right to keep and bear arms. It doesn't say the right and to keep and bear pea shooters or fucking only caliber, only so many rounds. It doesn't say that. It says to arms. Arms are a military term. If I want to own a howitzer, if I can afford it, I should be able to own a howitzer.
I had a friend that just went and picked one of those up a couple days ago.
A howitzer?
Yeah, let me show you.
Yeah, please do. I want to be his friend. That's
He's
fucking
funny.
crazy.
Yeah,
Good for him.
let me show you.
Is this Stone guy?
No.
He,
He's from Idaho, though.
Okay.
yeah. Actually, that only happened
Yeah, I realize that's only half the Second Amendment. The
the other half is the house of
a well-regulated militia being necessary for the security of a free state, the right of the people to keep and bear arms shall not be infringed.
Yeah.
Correct. I know. But they say regulated militia, and they think that means like people marching in fucking lines, like the army. Up, left, right, left face, fucking forward, fucking march. Here's your weapon. Now, some of that is kind of true, but all it really means is, in the times it was created and quoted and written in, it meant well regulated meant be able to be proficient with your weapon, have one. You are the militia at a certain age. I think it was 16. You were allowed to be part of the quote unquote militia. That meant that if any shit jumped off, you're called into service. You're on, you go from the field to shooting at somebody if need be.
Actually,
Okay.
you are correct. You are, but a real element would not mean military at all. Technically, the Red Cross is kind of like a military because it's local people protecting their local community and helping their own community.
Uh-huh.
But back in the day,
I want one, Gutter. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to cut you off, Jake. I was just staring at that picture and my dick was getting hard.
I know how much money he got.
I know.
Probably not much now.
That put a dent in it. And I'll tell you what, the rounds for that were probably almost as much as that gun was.
Yeah, no shit.
It's $100,000 around.
Really?
Oh, yeah, easy.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's amazing. What did he get that for, Gutter?
Well, I'm not exactly sure that it's actually his. I think that he does, he goes and delivers shit for people. Like, that van, the first RV that Bobby had, he delivers those fucking things all over the country. But this just happened to be something I think they called him on. However, he has said, check out my new toy. So I mean,
Nice.
you never know. Troy's kind of a crazy dude. I could almost see him doing it.
Um, anyway, um,
Uh,
and what pissing me off
what's
about,
pissing you off?
about the whole thing is, look, if you're a cop and you're a witness and you don't want to do your job, I'm okay with that. But if a real guy come up and be like, oh, fuck you, I'm going in.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Don't be an apple. I mean, like, yeah.
No, I agree.
But that, that is like, they talk about in the command and they didn't know. On number one, that's not how in the command works. In the command works like this. Whoever gets this and whoever got the more information is the guy running the show.
Yeah. The guy who gets, is the guy running the show. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
No, I was just going to say that you're talking Mims and Sims, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's all policy crap. And things they set up for chains of command and situations. I get it. Some of it works, but in situations like Rick always has been saying, when kids are fucking dying, that shit goes out the window.
That's
Yeah.
right.
And I really think when anybody's dying, I don't like this whole thing of kids, but especially kids. Okay, we can give that. But the thing that bugs me is that cops today don't seem to want to be that line that we need that say we stand between you guys and the bad guys. We'll lay our lives down gladly to stand in the breach. They don't do that anymore. It's kind of like if we know we have the superior numbers, if we know we have the shields and the protection and the percentages are with us, then we'll do what we have to do. But if it's not, well, you're kind of on your own, That shit's kind of fucked up, and it pisses me off.
Right now, I'm writing 100 paragraphs about news, and one of my biggest points about news is it's a great tool.
Mhm.
Yeah, everybody knows what the fuck they're doing.
That's right.
Because I have been in multiple news events, and if one guy we all
Well, dude, I'll tell you, man. If you write that, would you say it was 100 paragraph or 100 page, whatever it is? You write that paper. You send that to me. I'd be interested in reading that.
Yeah. By the way, how do you know about news?
I know a lot of things about a lot of things that I just don't talk about.
Are you with the Cajun Navy?
What's that?
Are you with the Cajun Navy?
The Cajun Navy?
Yeah.
No.
Thank God. But yeah, it's like, and the but and the crazy part that gets me that I'm volunteer is the with the government and my team were all volunteer and we all did we all did them 10 times better than the actual government
Wow.
because the cop they don't activate that crap because half of them they don't have to and they don't want to and they only have to take one class every year. Which
Only one class every year?
is about the whole thing and it's only a 1 hour class.
That's not enough time to cover it all.
I know that,
Mm.
but if you try if you're a private contractor, they demand that you know more than the police department, which is kind of up because I'm a handicapped kid and I'm looking at the top of the EMT with a dumbass look on his face. Do you even know why you're here? They look at me like, no, I don't know what to do.
Mm. Right.
Because, look, when this crap happens, people get there and they got their dick in their hands and they're like, what the fuck are you doing?
Don't shake their hand, Jake.
Right.
I
Right.
know.
Listen, Jake, dude, I'm not trying to cut you off, right?
Yeah.
Gutter and I have had a agreement that we were going to keep things to 2 hours. We saw you on there, but we want to give you your own time so that we can fully pay attention to what you're saying. And we just gave you about a half an hour all by yourself. So what I would like to do is I would like to give you a couple minutes. If you have something that you need to finish off on to finish your statements, I'd appreciate that. And then we'd like to wind down the show. Is that okay with you?
Yeah.
Okay, brother, go for it.
Yeah. Sorry.
No, do not apologize. Do not apologize.
You're fine.
Well, I didn't do it for a half hour. I got home in the bus. But, you have a good night. I'm okay.
Good. We're glad you came on.
Yeah.
We love having you on, brother, and we want to give you your own segment and time because it helps us with the communication, and you have a lot to say that works and helps with a lot of our conversations earlier in the night. So I appreciate you coming on, brother.
And one more thing.
Sure.
Like at the beginning of the show.
At the beginning of the show.
You were talking about Rick and you not being the middleman in
Yeah.
freaking no reply. I just want to let people know that number one, none of y'all get paid to come on here, and it takes a lot of time and a little bit of money to make good quality video.
Hmm.
I know because I make video, and when I make video, it takes me a whole weekend
Hmm.
to make it because I gotta type out everything that
Hmm.
you know.
Yep,
Yeah.
And,
It takes a lot of time and
it does.
effort.
It's work.
It's a
and,
lot. I mean, and
Yep.
ours are easy because ours are live, so I don't usually have to edit shit out. But they definitely, I know from my Grave channel, it's me and editing are not friends. Let's just say that.
and, and having a good video quality.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
I know a girl that had to buy she bought an $800 camera.
Yeah. No.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
Oh, God. I
I'm working
can't.
with. I don't know what
Mm.
the DP, HTTP, whatever fucking camera this is on this
Mm.
phone. I mean, on this computer is.
Yeah.
It's a
But
piece
like
of junk.
when I go to do my videos out and about, my phone don't take as good of videos. Marvin has a iPad that takes some decent videos, but I still haven't figured out how to maneuver that very well because it's an Apple product, and me and Apple products have a absolute hate relationship. There is no love involved. So
And,
besides the fact that I like the pictures that come out on it. So
and like, he is not obligated to anything.
right, yeah, he is
That's right.
not obligated to.
Not at all.
Kind of like your me, like, you let me come on and let me talk,
Hmm.
and I appreciate it.
You
We
bet.
appreciate you coming on, brother.
Yep, we do.
But you're gonna be an asshole and be like, hey, you can't come on because you can't talk proper.
We would never do that, Jake. The only thing I want to
know
do is I
that.
want to see your face because I like the shaved hair, the shaved scalp, and the goatee that you had running there for a little while. It looked good on you.
Man, I am so mad about my laptop, and that is still ain't working. But hey, I gotta go.
All right.
Okay, brother.
We're
Thank
glad
you
you
for coming
came
on, brother.
Jake. Have a good night.
Bye.
Peace.
All righty. Oh.
Whoop.
All right. Bye, Jake.
See you, bud.
Homie.
Whoop. He's back.
Nope, he's
No.
gone.
I guess he's gone. Okay.
Gone now. Okay.
All right.
All right, everybody. We are going to shut her down. We went 40 minutes over what we were going to. So, but that's fine. I mean, we kind of
Yep.
like to keep it to 2 hours just because then we're not totally waylaid by the time the end of it. So, anyways, hope everybody has a good night. I think Fly Crew and Bobby and Jen were all visiting there pretty good too. So,
Absolutely. I like
Um,
how you guys talk to each other in the chat. That's very cool, man.
Yeah, I don't have a problem with that at all. In fact, I actually kind of like it just because then I kind of look over at what they're saying and snoop on their shit. So, anyways, all right. Love you guys. Good night. And
Peace.
we'll see you next week or at Rick's.
That's right. All right, and we're out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Later.